Sat beneath the lights, we be playing our cards. Struggling daily, but we keep it real. From the gutter, watch a motherfucker steal. Putting in work while we stacking that dough. Bitches acting shady, but they just don't know. Flexing on the haters, we the kings on the block. Rolling with my crew, never letting it stop. Empty bottles, echoes in the night. But we live the legends, ready for a fight. In the street cold, but we bring the heat. Ain't no
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Kick finally integrated with Streamlabs. I'm not Twitch, I mean Kick. I don't know if I said Kick Twitch. Yeah. You got this black car sitting on the median over here?
Yeah, good luck. Fucking when I mean good luck, good luck.
Who is it?
Yeah, he's gonna read you down.
Attempt it. Attempt it. Tell him to move.
Who is it?
Nathan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who he is, but he reckons he's got the right to park there. I'll let you deal with that one.
How you doing, Mr. Hurst?
First, you just want to ride.
Good, how are you?
Until...
Doing all right? Hey, I
yeah.
need you to move your car, sir.
Alright, I mean,
Why is that?
40 minutes.
Because this is not a parking spot.
Oh, but then why do you guys park here all the time?
because we are conducting government official business, so we're allowed to park
Oh,
here.
so it's do as I say, not as I do.
Pretty much. The law allows us to
Ah.
park anywhere to do code enforcement, as long as we're
No,
not
it does
on the
not.
grass or blocking the sidewalk. And this is
No, it
not a
does not.
sidewalk or grass.
Yeah, therefore I can park here.
It's not a parking spot.
Well, if you can park here, I can park here.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to go ahead and move your car. I
I'm
sure
going to tell
appreciate
you
it.
one more time. Absolutely not.
All right.
If you guys can park here, I can park here.
You have to hop out your car. You're gonna be under arrest for disobeying a lawful order.
How is it lawful?
Because I told you to move
If
your
you're
car.
allowed, if you're allowed to break the law, I'm allowed to break the law.
It's not breaking the law. It's enforcing code. Code enforcement.
Okay, so if it's not a
Are you-
breaking
are
law
you-
for
are
you,
you
it's not
doing
breaking
radar?
law for me.
Is this a government vehicle?
It doesn't matter.
Are you performing police duties?
What is the government code that allows you to park it wherever you want?
You're more welcome to go down to the PD, and I'll get that for you. And this is,
Okay.
this is paved cement for a reason.
Yep.
It's paved
So
cement, so a police car conducting official
no,
police duties can sit here and
no,
park.
it's a paved cement here because it's a median.
All right, hop out
not
your
a
car.
parking spot
Come
for
on,
police.
Move your car or go to jail. Those are the only two options.
You show me the government code that says you're allowed to park here, and I'm not.
I'm giving you a lawful order to move your car
And I'm
or go to jail.
telling you, find me the government code that says you're allowed to park here, and I'm not. Because it seems to me CCPD gets to make up their own fucking rules whenever they want.
All right, this time you are
Is,
under arrest for disobeying a lawful order.
It seems to me
You have
you
right to
search,
remain silent.
conduct
Anything you
illegal
say
search and
can
seizures
will be
of
used
cars
against you in
whenever
court
you
of law.
want.
If you can't afford an attorney,
If
one will
anybody
not be
else
appointed
does
to you.
shit, you assert your authority as a cop.
I search cars without probable cause. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Me
You
personally-
released two of my cars the other day and illegally searched both.
Your
You
cars,
have no legal.
your
You
cars
have
are in
no
police
legal
custody,
authority.
right?
You have no. They were released. You have no legal authority to search a vehicle once the impound is released.
It wasn't released until I gave it to you, right?
It is released. Speak to your chief.
All right. Go ahead, walk to my car.
You have. Fuck you.
I'll just sit here and scratch off these lottery tickets, guys. You get in.
Do as I say, not as I do. CCPD's motto. Can't stop running.
I can't
Can't
see.
stop running.
That's probably because I got you an escort.
You gotta hit E and then redo it.
I ran into a wall.
He's still. Sorry, I thought you were still running.
No, you got me now.
I can't get out of here now.
Wow, you got big legs. Jump.
I should, as much as I ran. What shit does it put you in here? I think it's just probably a fine. Inventory that, then pound it. Let them get it out right away.
Oh, now they know how to do their job.
What you got in for, Bull?
Disobeying a lawful order.
And Flynn.
Nah, I'm not
going
gonna hit him with that
me
one.
the code.
Oh,
Any lawful orders, any order given to you by an officer that doesn't
question your
obstruct
authority, fucking hit with the
or
bull.
violate any laws. And me telling you to get off the curb is not violating laws.
Neither is me parking on the curb.
It is a violation of law because it's not a parking spot. You had to go
But
up
you guys
the
park
curb.
there.
We did. We do
Yeah,
radar there.
exactly.
There's a
It
difference.
doesn't matter. No.
Government
There's not.
vehicles are
How
exempt
about
from
look at Bolo
specific laws.
141 and book him with that
Which
too?
law?
And I'll look it up for you, but you got a bolo out for you too. They just said.
Oh, that
I'm still
doesn't
used to
surprise
going
me.
to the back.
You can. You have like 6 different entrances to this damn
I
station.
know. I still haven't got the layout familiarized yet.
I had to walk in one day because I had no eyes. And I got fucking lost.
The other guys tell you to get off the curb too?
No, he just pulled up to me and I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Oh, he told me to get off the grass. They told me to pull up.
Oh.
I said I'm not on the grass. He says your exhaust is on the grass. I said my exhaust is in the air. They're not the brightest.
Watch out as I pull you out of there.
I'd like to get out of this car.
I'm trying. Head
I
that
would
way.
walk, but I don't know what the fuck way to go.
This way here. That's about the only thing I need to know how to find is the damn cells.
Oh, that's one more than me. I don't think I've been in this station arrested yet.
I think it's been here for what, 3 days maybe?
I know, I haven't been arrested since then.
Okay, well, that's good. That's a
I'm
surprise.
just gonna
That's good.
Follow. I know you walk forward, so I'll just follow you because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Custody ward. Oh, you have 2 custody wards.
We do, yep. There's an A and a B. So there's A here, and then B's over there. Nope, maybe not. So it's somewhere. There's a B somewhere.
The fuck? This shit's more locked up than fucking Bolingbrook.
Can you face that wall for me? Get those skull sockets after I search you.
The worst part is I don't even know what's in my pockets.
Violence of... Oh, that's probably that fucking one-hitter quitter.
It's been fixed.
Oh, okay. A paw cake? Is that new?
How you doing, Buck? Is he
Paw cake is uwu.
Okay.
Are you also tagging him for the bolo?
I haven't looked at the bolo yet.
Oh, I could tell it to you if you want.
Oh, I get air conditioning in here? Is this a radio?
Yeah. You got airflow and everything.
Oh, fuck. It's in fucking Canadian units.
It says Nathan Hirsch here, reckless driving and fleeing and evading.
Who wrote it?
I don't know, it was a couple ago.
Oh, no, it's nice. 67 degrees in here.
Nice. Or nice.
Is that your
Created
camera?
yesterday. So whoever wrote it was, it was Paul Blart. Me and him chased him.
You want to charge him with it, or what do you want to do?
You can charge him with it. It's a bolo.
Nope, don't need
I'm gonna
use the
respond
toilet.
to
Oh,
it,
that's
great.
good.
Let me see what this bolo is. See if they got enough information to charge you.
You have a camera in this cell.
There's cameras in all of them. Reckless driving, fleeing, and evading. Are you knocking? Somebody's knocking.
I'm just standing here.
I just see it as he had a bolo out for him already, so one way or another he was going to jail.
They do got a bolo, but they didn't attach no police report to it that I can see. Keep looking. All right, well, so as you have an active bolo with no incident report, you're going to have to type up your report. Otherwise, I'm going to delete this bolo.
Yeah, you tell them.
Well, we never caught him, so there's no incident report.
If there's no incident report, then there's no reason for a bolo.
Yes, you put out the bolo for when the arrest happens.
So what happens if these cops go around without supervision for so long?
You add those charges.
You can't have a bolo without a report. You write the report, and then you create the bolo from the report. Because now all I see is that you were chasing them, but it doesn't say what you were chasing them in, where you were chasing them at, what you were chasing them for. Silly, silly, silly. Let me get this done real quick.
All right, I'm just eating before I get sent away.
All right. It might just be a fine.
Makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. He was reckless driving, and we chased him, and then we lost eyes. You can't make an incident report if we never put him in jail. Got jailed.
I'm in jail. This is fun. Is there a dresser in here? Who the fuck knows? Oh,
Is it a warrant that needs to have an instant attached to it and not a bolo?
Yeah, I would see a warrant needs the incident because he would have a warrant out for him.
Conversation. I'm just here from the British Embassy, so I've not got a clue what you guys do.
Still here? Where'd he go? They must automatically send him off. Everybody, let's have a little powwow at the PD.
What are you talking about?
Everybody meet me at PD.
I'm at the crate right now.
Then we're out to the crate.
We got somebody at PD for an interview.
I don't know. I gotta go get Nathan out of the prison. They added a new function to the MDT to where it automatically jails him and fines him.
Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't know.
What?
I'm assuming that's where he went. I'm on the way to see if he's at the prison.
He could have gone to. He could have gone to his other job, the official business. Was he in cuffs?
No, he wasn't in cuffs. But I didn't get the reader's charge and ask him how he pleads.
Yeah, if that's a thing, then obviously it's gonna fuck up because obviously, given the MDT time.
So they, well, there was a big old red box on there too that I'd never seen before.
I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, if it has a red box, you don't click the red box. Because then that jails them and automatically does everything.
Book, can you think of taking a mental photo of that? Because mine's how it's always been.
On the incident report? When you write up an incident report?
Yeah, mine's totally normal, like it's always been.
Yep. Oh, hold on a second.
Your shots, some reason my finger got... Oh, okay, so,
I think you have to issue a new one for it to show up, because it's not showing up now.
yeah, so, I've, somebody in my head has just, well, the boss man said there's been, the MDT is still the same tablet, he hasn't upgraded the tablet yet, so it should still be the same. You must have accidentally clicked it.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Hey, I clicked it.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, then if you click the red box and turned it green, then yeah, it sends him to jail and then finds him.
Yo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the fuck out of me.
They added a new function to the thing on the thing there, so that's why you're here. So your
That's all right.
charge
I only
was
got 1 month left.
so your charge was disobeying a lawful order. I didn't hit you with the impound or the weapons, and it was I think it was a $500 fine. How do you plead?
Guilty. Marty.
I was just
Apparently the prison had enough of me as well. So what were you saying?
I'll give you a ride back to town. Oh yeah, that new function there that they added to it. So you gotta make sure the box is red before I send you off, otherwise it sends you. I assume it fined you.
Yes. I got a fine and then I went, bye.
Well, for the earlier you were saying about searching your vehicle when you it gets released. I actually do that IRL. That is my job, IRL. And as long as you don't drive off the lot with the car, and I don't tell you can take it or however you want to look at it, because technically I would hand you your keys and you would sign a bunch of paperwork and then you'd have the car.
Yes, it varies jurisdiction by jurisdiction because I do the same thing.
Do you have police contracts?
No, I work for the police.
Oh yeah, we have police contracts, and that's the thing there. Because we have to inventory the car. We have to inventory the car when we pick it up, and we have to inventory the car when we drop it off, or when it gets released, to prevent any claims from you saying this was in there when it got picked up, and this or.
Yeah, but inventorying is different than confiscating.
But yeah, but the cops search your car when they impound it.
Exactly, when they impound it, not when they release it.
I didn't charge you with any of that stuff I took at it, but with me being
You
a
took
cop,
all my goodies.
Yeah, I did.
I wanted those goodies.
It's only one thing or two things. There was a gun and a
That was a nice
remote
gun.
bomb. I don't even remember what kind
Did
of
you
gun it was.
Oh,
in the
it
report,
was a
though.
nice one.
It's in the release report. If the chief disagrees with it, he'll give it back to you. Sounds like
I'm
you
not
had a
worried.
chat with
I'm just
him on
giving
it.
you a hard time.
Oh, I know. Where do you want to go, Legion?
That's fine. Ugh, there's that snitch over there. Fucking joke of a Commodore.
Where?
Thank you.
Yep, over the Legion. Was that
Medic.
EMS? Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Alright, if he's riding with us, let's go.
Hold on a second. I want to speak with you guys.
Okay, we've get him to wait in the car while we Just wait here. We just got to speak to.
Don't sneeze on me, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Just wait in the car. Just gonna speak to one of our team.
Well, as far as the incident port goes, Unless the chief or somebody tells you otherwise, any contact you have with an individual is supposed to get documented. And we don't have reports. And an incident report you can write without charging somebody.
No, that's a warrant.
No, an incident report, you can write an incident
I
report
know,
without
but
charging
what I'm
somebody.
telling you is John does it too. He makes bolos if he does not catch them.
What the hell is that?
Maverick got Athena Rhodes.
Okay, good to know. They just got married. I don't know what the fuck.
Where the hell did that come
Just
from?
pop-
Was that
Did
on
the
me?
same thing in front of me. Like, what the fuck?
I know you need to talk to us,
But
but I don't actually know them
either-
people. Well,
Either way, John does it too. Is if we don't catch them, we write a bolo for them, and then we add those charges onto their thing.
So, like, if you
If
write
you
up
want
a bolo,
description, that's fine. I'll put description on the
but
bolo.
if you write up a
but-
bolo, so when I pull somebody over for a bolo, right? I have to look for an incident report because the incident
No,
report
the
is
bolo
the
should
basis.
be-
the bolo is
the
not an
bolo
incident
should
report.
be the incident. Also,
If there's no
of what
incident report,
happened.
there's nothing to charge him with. Incident report has to have the officers that were involved
Why would you type two things?
because that's what you have to do. Listen,
You don't.
if you don't write an incident report and I pull him over, I can't
2
charge
seconds,
him
just gotta
because
get,
I don't know what
some new
officers.
batteries for my hearing aid.
I don't know what
I mean,
officers wrote
if
the
you want to
report.
bring that up to John,
I'm not.
but John doesn't
okay.
type an
I'm not.
incident report.
I'm not. Okay. I'm telling you. If you issue a bolo, issue an incident report.
I'm
Me,
not doing
I'm,
that.
I'm telling you, as your supervisor, if you issue a bolo, you write an incident report, and it
I'm
needs
not
to be
typing
detailed.
two things.
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
put detail in the bolo. I'm not typing another incident report. That's how John does it. I'm just put it in detail. If you don't like it, then go up to John with it, because John does not type an incident report.
I'm
every time
telling
he
you,
puts a
as
bolo.
your supervisor.
Okay, and I have a deputy chief that doesn't do it, so I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, go ahead and clock
So
out.
therefore, no, I'm good. I got time of my own. So
Aren't you? You're
I'm not doing what the deputy chief doesn't do.
I'm gonna let you out right now. I'm gonna write you up for disorderly or
I
conduct
don't give a
unbecoming.
shit.
I know you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit, because if you bring that up to John and everything else, he's gonna say, "What the fuck is that?" Like, you just put detail in the fucking bolo. That makes fucking perfect sense. It's a bolo for a reason. We can't arrest them. That means we didn't catch them. It's a bolo.
Well, you need
If
to
you want
write
it
a
in more
detailed
detail
report,
like that,
an
then
incident
add it
report. You
as
can't.
the detective thing.
You're not listening.
And fucking have that.
You
Yes,
can't
I am
arrest
listening.
somebody
It
off a
makes
bolo.
perfect fucking sense.
So you're
It makes
telling me
perfect fucking
that I'm going to
sense.
arrest somebody and I'm going to do your job and write an incident report because you didn't write one. If I arrest somebody off of a bolo that has little to
If
no
I
information
arrest
on it.
somebody, I would put an incident report. But on the bolo, I'm not typing another fucking incident report for a fucking bolo. The bolo should have all the details. Why they're getting
Sorry,
fucking.
I'm
why they
back,
have a bolo out.
I have to change
That
the batteries in my hearing
explains
aid.
exactly what the fuck they have a bolo for.
Well,
If
I'm
I go
telling
and
you to
arrest
write
the
an incident
person
report,
and I get the
and you
bolo,
don't write an
and
incident
I get the
report, there's gonna be
bolo
consequences for
after, if I get
disobeying.
an arrest, I will type out the bolo and saying suspect also had a bolo for this, this, and this, and then that's the incident report when they go to get arrested. I'm not typing a fucking incident report after I just typed a bolo that has all the fucking details.
So right now I'm going to write you up for professional unbecoming, all right?
I don't give a shit.
I know you don't give a shit.
Right, I'm ready.
The only reason you still
Make
have this
fu-
job is because I let you keep it.
Cool, but also here's the thing: is make fucking sense. It doesn't.
What do you
it
mean
makes
talking about
perfect
make
fucking
sense? No, it don't make
Name
sense that
one
you're
time
just
where you make fucking a bolo and you've made an incident report right
every
after that.
single time I make a bolo.
How do you
there's an
know?
incident
How do you
report.
know who it is? How do you know who it is? You can't add a fucking incident report because you don't know who it is.
So you were chasing no car? You don't know who the car was?
The car I put on there because also he got
So
out.
who's the
That's
registered owner
how.
of the car?
Then guess what?
That's-
Then after that, what happens? What happens? If he gets arrested, he gets an incident report for his jail time, which also backfires. Oh, he has a bolo. It has description in it of why he has a bolo. There's his incident report. Is when he gets arrested.
So you
It
want
makes
someone to do
perfect
your
fucking
job
sense.
for you?
It's not doing my
That's
job.
what
for me.
exactly what it is. You're,
No, it's not.
You're
'cause I didn't arrest
half-assing
him.
your
I
you're
didn't fucking
half-assing your
arrest him.
job,
I
and you
didn't-
want
I
somebody
didn't
else to
fucking
finish
arrest
it
him.
up
It
for
makes
you.
perfect fucking sense.
You want a detective to do your job and to investigate something based off of a bolo.
You're not even a detective. You're a sergeant.
It doesn't matter what the hell I am. You want somebody
It
else to do
doesn't-
your job for you.
It's not. It's
All right,
if the
just
bolo is
keep that
out,
in
it
mind.
means
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
put a
catch him.
rip in for you.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
go on,
And
go on, go
I'll
on,
let
do what you
John
do.
know too.
I don't care what
I don't
you let
give a
John
shit.
know.
I don't give a shit. I will tell you right now, John's not going to type out a fucking incident report if he doesn't even know who the
Well,
fuck it
I'm
is.
not
We're gonna
John's
put it on
supervisor.
there.
I'm your supervisor.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I'm not
And if
going
I
to type
see
out an
John
incident
not doing
report
it,
and
then I'll go
saying
to his
that a car
supervisor.
that I don't know who it is actually in the car, and I put on there that, hey, not reported stolen, but it's registered to this person in the bolo. Guess what? I'm not going to type out an incident report because what happened? Borrow a fucking car. Makes perfect fucking sense, right?
No,
Cool.
it just means
Got
that
it.
you're
I
lazy
don't
and you
give a
don't
shit
want to do
anymore.
paperwork.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey,
Bruce, are you coming or not? I'm not fucking talking to him anymore.
not you're gonna fucking clock out.
No, I'm not.
I've got to talk to Paul if you want to carry on.
He's gonna. Hey, he can clock out. He's
Okay.
suspended until a chief comes in.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, I'm not
you
kidding
really
you.
want to do this shit? You
We are
really
doing
want
it.
to do this
Yep.
shit? Okay,
Clock
I got
out.
it. I got it.
You're
I
suspended
got it.
until the
Ready?
chief comes
Watch
in.
it. No, I'm not. You
want
can't
bet?
fucking issue a suspension, so
I
fuck off.
sure can.
No, we're gonna fix this
Is there
shit
somebody
right
on
now.
duty that outranks me?
Yeah, me.
All
Yeah,
right.
fucking Bruce, so fuck off.
I'm
He
not
can't-
getting involved.
There you
Right.
go.
Can't fucking put me on suspension because
just
he's
did.
the highest fucking rank. No, you
I just
can't.
did.
He doesn't approve of it yet, so therefore he's saying
don't
he's
need to
not getting
approve it.
involved. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter, Buck. It doesn't fucking
Hang on,
matter.
guys.
You understand what the fucking bolo is? Understand it. If you want an incident report attached to something, put a fucking warrant out. That's the
Guys.
fucking difference between a bolo and a warrant.
Can I just so obviously
Fuck.
my hearing aid died somewhere through it. How come this has escalated like this?
I don't care. He wants to start stupid shit that hasn't been approved yet. Push it through fucking hire first. Not fucking me.
No, you need to follow orders now until a hire tells you something different.
How about this? No,
Ma'am,
you're not my
can I help
fucking
you? Sorry.
fucking boss.
dealing with-
I am your
Deputy
boss.
chief is.
I'm exactly your boss.
Guys,
No, you're
I'll
not.
what
speak
these
to you both
stripes
in a
mean.
minute.
No,
Just
you're
bear
fucking
with me,
not.
please.
I'm
Just,
telling you right now,
Right
there's
on,
going to be more
hop out and
consequences if
go.
you're
both you
leaving
guys
this
take
car.
a 10 minutes, 2-minute chill out.
I'm not.
And
Sorry,
I'm not
I
fucking
can have-
clocking out. You got me fucked up.
By the way, so.
Okay, so the hire up will be in shortly. We have got a little meeting, so it might be before or after the meeting your interview.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate. Right, but can I speak to you separately?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not interfering. I don't want to get involved, but because obviously my hearing aid died. What did I miss out on? Because that sort of escalated pretty.
Well, yeah, because he's disobeying the orders from a supervisor, and he's sitting there cussing and being disrespectful. So as far as I'm concerned, he can clock out until my supervisor comes in and deals with him.
Okay. So obviously you want to take
So-
it down the official line.
Yeah, I'm gonna write up a report because it's conduct
Okay, can you-
unbecoming.
Yes, thank you. Can you write that up? I don't know if you can. If for now, send it me, and then obviously I can read it and send it. Like I can pass it on to John if I can't deal with it. For the minute, I'm not gonna take him off duty because obviously, can we keep him until the meeting and we can address everything in the meeting?
No, well,
Obviously,
he needs to follow procedure, and what he thinks isn't what the way it goes. What's on paper is what goes.
Okay, so what's he arguing about, please?
He's arguing that he doesn't have to do paperwork. He can do a bolo and that's it. If you have a bolo with evidence, you need to do an evidence report and you need to do an incident report. I can't arrest somebody off of a bolo. You can't arrest somebody off of a bolo. A bolo
Is
is
the bolo
just
still-
something that you saw. It's not something that happened. You know what I mean?
I totally get
I
that.
can't.
Like,
I can't
obviously-
look at a bolo and charge this guy out here in a suit because there's no incident report. If there's an incident report, a place where you apply charges, where you apply witnesses, where you apply detail, you apply the officers that were involved and their statements. Now I have concrete evidence, and I can charge him, even though I'm not the officer that was initially involved in the scene or whatever. But on a bolo, I can't arrest him off of a bolo because there's no cop statements, there's no witness reports, there's nothing. It's just a chase.
Is it
He saw it.
Bolo 141?
The one with Nathan Hurst.
Yeah, so John has told us all that we have to put detail, what they're wearing, location. So what John's told me, the title has to be the person's name. Then you have to write the reason, what the description, and you have to add detail of the car, the color, make, model, if you know it, description of the person, what evidence you've got on them. So technically, this bolo is scrap.
Yeah, because it doesn't say where it happened at. It just has a charge listed, but it doesn't give you any other detail other than the plate and the registered owner. It doesn't tell you what officer it was, or what street they were on, or what intersection they were at. So there's no cameras I can look at. I can't question the officer that wrote it because it doesn't say who wrote it.
Yeah, so the way I see it, Bolo should be on the lookout for this person, this description, this car, last seen in this location. The reason for this is because of this.
It doesn't
So
state.
like,
It doesn't state how he identified the person, whether he
it's like,
actually identified the person, whether the person driving matches the description of the person in the registered owner in the MDT or anything. I mean, there's no detail in there, and that's what an incident report is for. So even if the deputy chief is telling him not to write an incident report, to write a detailed bolo, he still failed to do that.
So I've took a mental note of that bolo, if you know what I mean, and I'm going to delete the other one because the other one's scrap. If you write your report up, I'm going to get obviously I'm going to speak to him, obviously, so I've got both sides. I'll read your report, then if it's too much for me, I'll pass it to John at the meeting, if that's okay.
When is this meeting?
The meeting is scheduled for 7 minutes time.
It's in 7 minutes.
If it's 7 p.m. CST, is that in 7 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Yeah. So it's scheduled to 7 p.m. CST. Okay, so
is it here? Anywhere?
I presume it's in the meeting room here. No, it's training tonight. It's training, sorry, not a meeting.
Oh, I'm gonna have a meeting with him.
Yeah. So right, there's a report. Means you're the higher, like next one down to me. There's a report. I'll get the number in a sec, which I can't deal with because it's conflict of interest because it is a.
Oh, about mall cop.
Yeah, it is.
We already gave him the verbal reprimand on the first one, so on the second one, I have to go back over the SOP to see what the escalation is.
Yeah, so let me find it. I'll tell you because I can't deal with it because it's a relative of mine. That is a relative of mine what made the report, so it's conflict of interest for me.
Oh, I've seen that. I think you were with them when the report was made.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up? Is anyone?
Sorry, I'm in my tablet. Is that?
It's Pop Art.
Hey, I heard you got an official name.
Yeah.
So, Book, if you could just glance over. Is it?
Yeah, I read it over earlier when it was brought to my attention.
28. 628. Obviously, I can't deal with it because obviously it's a family member in a conflict of interest. Like if it goes to court, like.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see where I got the mix-up at. Now that I'm looking at it again.
Yeah. So if you can deal with that one, and obviously if you want to pass it to John, you're more than welcome to.
No, let's go step in the office to where I got some books at, so I can go look over the escalation procedure. Come on, Mr. Blart.
Also, there's There's another one. I don't know if that one's been dealt with though. You might as well deal with both of them. Gives me less paperwork. Okay. Dixon, what was the incident report number for that thing we spoke about before Storm? To do with Paul.
What are you talking about?
Do you know the incident report for what from them ladies?
What ladies?
Like the report against Paul.
Oh yeah, right here. Here, just have him come over here so I can read it.
Like Book's gonna go talk to him, so Book might as well deal with both of them. So it gives us less paperwork, don't it?
What did you say? It was like 14 or something?
Yeah, it's 614. One should be. Hang on, I'm looking.
Okay, so we already dealt with the 614 one. Me and the
okay, then
chief
it's
did.
The...
Just 628, I think it was.
Yeah, that one. That's the only one.
All right, come on. Let's go find the office. Where's the office at?
It's upstairs.
You know better than I do. This is the captain's office, by the way.
That'll work. I got another complaint on you today. Or it might have been yesterday. I have to look at it.
Oh boy.
Just bear with me.
What
for
I
a
do
second.
now?
Just bear with me, all right? So the report reads that you were talking to a suspect and you made inappropriate comments about a turbine that he was wearing and told him not to blow you up.
A suspect?
Yeah, officer was talking to a suspect because the suspect was wearing a turbine. You pointed at his turbine and in a jokingly manner said, "Don't blow me up."
When was this?
7/3 or 3/7/25. So it'd be yesterday or today. 2 hours ago. About 2 hours ago.
This is the first time I've flown in today.
Can't hear you, John.
Everybody, I'm here.
So,
Can you hear me?
how did
Well,
something
the
2 hours
report
ago
the report
happen?
was created 2 hours ago.
But when did it happen?
2/1/2/226.
I remember the happenings of what you're talking about, but I don't remember it being a suspect situation.
When you wrote that report or on the one that I'm dealing with right now, did they state when the incident happened?
Yesterday night. It was yesterday at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. I don't know.
Oh, that one, yeah. I think there's body cam footage of that.
So it happened early this morning or late yesterday. Did you point at somebody and tell them to make comments about their turbine?
They had brandished a weapon. I wasn't trying to get blown up.
So you didn't make comments about a turbine? What? No,
I don't
not one
recall.
time have I. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him not one time. All right.
Hello?
Sorry, I got a phone call. All right, I'll be back. I'm doing 5 things. Still here? What? Hello? Sorry about that.
Book, once you've dealt with the one I can't get involved with, let me know and I'll come sit in with.
Alrighty.
Move John into PD because I don't want him getting kidnapped.
Are you guys at PD?
Yeah.
Everyone's
On my way.
Oh, so yeah, so you're saying that you didn't make any comments about his turbine?
I'm gonna go.
Where are you
Not that I
taking it?
recall.
Alright, they stated that they have it on body cam, so after I review the body cam, I'll probably be having another meeting with you, alright? Just keep in mind that
Okay.
you gotta keep it professional 100% of the time, even though you may think it's a joke, people might not take it as a joke, alright?
Yep.
Alrighty. Now, I will be talking to you again after I look at the video footage.
Pedro, where are you, brother?
Well, how did we get up here?
At least he's on his way.
Right, should I get that geezer here for the interview? Because he's standing out in the rain.
You can let him inside. Don't see why he can't stand in the lobby.
Somebody's sitting in the lobby.
Never seen so many blue dots on a map before.
Hello.
You've never seen this many blue dots on a map before?
So,
Armand.
would you like to come in?
Yeah, you have. You went to
Absolutely.
the meeting when you were a rookie. What are you talking about?
No, I did not. I was working that night.
Does anyone know where that office is for the chief?
Captain's
I
office
know
is
where
on
it
the
is.
second floor. It's probably the same one they use, ain't it?
There's no office that says chief that we know of.
Pedro and I looked. It's fine. He's re-flying. I just didn't want him to get nabbed.
Oh, it's nice
Right.
and cozy. That's nice and
Did
cozy
you
in here.
Have you dealt with both incidents or just?
Oh, yeah, well, the first one we already dealt with. We got the verbal reprimand from me and the chief on that one.
Okay.
Then this one, I gotta see the footage because he's denying it, of course.
Dixon, could you send that evidence you was given earlier to Book, please? Or can you, so he can look at it as well?
If he wants it.
Yeah, he's denying it, so I need to look at the video.
I promise you need to mute your ears if you are going to look at it.
It's loud?
Could result. No, it could result in your television being turned off.
Oh, okay.
Denied it. I just don't remember it.
Awkward.
All right.
Buck, email me.
Fuck, I don't know what his email is.
It's okay, I've got it, but I've sent it in.
Alright.
Alright, guys, give me a minute.
able to happen, then I at least I look at it like it's positive. But yeah, I'm kind of like a viper. Like if you know you're going down that road, at the end of the day, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go home. Yeah, no matter what. But I try to treat everybody equal. So I try to have that level head, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now tell me something negative.
So negative, I don't know. I would say, particular people that think that the law doesn't apply to them, it gets a little annoying, but again, that irks me a little bit, but at the same time, yeah, I still try to apply the law to them equally, but still treat them fairly. So I guess it's a little bit of both, if you will.
Okay. Now I'm going to run through a scenario. Obviously, this is not your interview. I'm just trying to speed up the process.
You're trying to get a little bit of a feel. I get it.
Right. So one scenario, you get reported of a burglary. You enter the property. A male and a female couple are having intercourse on the kitchen table. How do you respond?
Well, look, before I officially answer, that's a hell of a spot, but definitely wipe that down before you have dinner there. But damn, anyway.
Yeah, this is one of your questions, like.
Well, no, I get it. So you get a basic call for, burglar in progress.
Yeah.
Burglar in progress. So first, whenever possible, you don't respond to that alone because you don't know, how many subjects you got. So one, you're gonna call for backup, if possible. If you do have that, then you're gonna set a perimeter and that all just depends on the doors of egress anyway for whatever the premise is, whether it's a house, business, whatever the case.
So you've just entered the property and
so entering the property, obviously
identified there on the table.
Right. So hang on, let me run through step by step. So obviously, we'll let dispatch know
for a walk in the rain.
we're on scene. We'll probably go to a different channel just because of usually PD radio channel. The main channel will probably be busy anyway. We'll switch to that.
Kidnapped, then we have to wait.
Before we go into the house, we'll knock and identify ourselves as we make entry. We spot the subjects on the kitchen table, engaging in unmentionables. Again, we're gonna re-identify ourselves, and then first of all, tell them to knock it the hell off on what they're doing. Both are gonna be detained based on the call itself. They're gonna be.
There quickly.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if you could pick me up
what
like
point would
50
you
water
detain them
melons.
while they're still naked, or like would you be comfortable
Mm,
doing that?
I would tell tell them to put their damn clothes on, but probably run the pockets real quick to make sure they ain't got some shit on there that's gonna hurt us. Then tell them to put their clothes on.
You check their prison pockets before you tell them to check.
Why would prison pockets? I ain't trying to put my hand in there, Brown. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Would you ask for a female to accompany you while you was there, or would you feel
if a female officer is available, then yes, obviously we would have her then respond, but before then anything else goes on further, still detain both subjects till both of them can be searched properly. Obviously the male is not going to be an issue. I can do that. If no female subject is available, if they're both naked, then obviously all that really needs to be done is checking the clothes of the female, making sure she doesn't got anything in it. Okay.
John, is your hearing aids set up?
1 second.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Carry on.
But yeah, so with the female, obviously, I wouldn't check any of her orifices. That wouldn't be proper. But in terms of her clothing, that will be fine to check. Obviously, professional with the back of my hand.
Okay. Would you
But then,
search their clothes before you tell them to get dressed, or?
well, obviously, no. What I'm saying is, before either one of them is allowed to put their clothes back on, do a real quick toss of the clothes, a exterior search, and then if something feels like it's a weapon, then obviously, hey, this feels like this, blah 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 blah, and then, hey, till we figure out who the hell you are and if you're legal to have this, I'm just gonna secure this on my person.
I'll let you know when I find one.
Okay.
But then once all the dangerous objects are removed, then obviously they're going to be placed under detention, and then
before you detain them, the lady comes at you with a thing that she was using to entertain herself.
God damn it, dude.
That ain't a question. I'm just fucking with you to kill a bit.
Well, you know what? You know what? Off the record, I would tase that stupid ass. Jesus Christ. Because that will be assault with a fuckly weapon.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to ride. That'd be a good way to ride Mr. Sparky, no pun intended. But suppose she doesn't, and then, like I said, they're both detained. Obviously, before any questions are asked, they're Mirandaized and advised that they're detained. Obviously, have dispatch run both of their IDs, make sure that they're not wanted, nothing like that, and then get the questions. And after it's, what the fuck? Is your buddy okay?
What you mean?
He just fucking fell the hell down. He just, oh my god, it looks like diabetes.
So everybody's
You're out there,
aware.
diabetes?
I've got an officer down, I've got an officer.
Oh no, he's dead.
No, he ain't,
Ow,
he's fake.
fuck. Who kicked me in the head?
Oh shit, it's Paul Blart. Hey, come in.
What happened? How'd I get on the
two
floor?
cops at Legion need a ride.
So we're gonna meet at PD.
I may get in trouble for what I've just done, sir, but obviously I was just trying to take a bit of pressure off the deputy chief. But obviously he may just quickly run through the questions with you. But I know we have got a training session, so we might hire you on before the training, so you start fresh.
That'd be dope.
Like, obviously once you get your paycheck and that though, like, maybe think of getting them hair extensions maybe, because like it's sort of a bit rough around the edges in some places.
Well, I'm just not trying to be damn hot. Jesus Christ, not hot like that, but hot as in temperature hot. Jesus.
Got ya.
But yes, I will try to put some figure fertilizer on my hair and try to get some more hair to grow.
It seems like I've seen you shaving, like cutting you're trimming your hedge, and you sort of slipped and sort of moved out of the way, but it caught the back of your head.
Gee, god damn.
I'm joking, sir. Please take note of it.
Oh god.
Hey, drop in the dispatcher.
What's your name, officer?
My name's 221 Cum Shot.
Now, based on the tone of your voice, you're full of shit, my boy.
No, it's 220 officer. That's
officer what? Wayne?
That's Sergeant Shots.
Say this room is up top.
So what you said? Meter maid Wayne?
Wow, I'm gonna be
towards the helipad, and here I'll walk out. Just give me a second.
Good. I was just trying to use the elevator, but it doesn't work.
Wait, but did you mention the name Shots though?
I'll find it. I know where it's at.
Give me a comment.
What's going on in here?
Right.
Hello.
A couple of things in one. First thing, obviously, this gentleman's here for the interview. I feel that obviously, if we're doing training tonight, it might be better off grabbing him like fresh.
Okay, what interview?
I seen it in on the notice board about 2 and 4 days ago.
Okay, give me 1 second to look at that. Let me see who issued that.
No, it hasn't been issued. But
Okay, if it's not been issued, then leave it in the board. When I come back, I'm back. I will take care of it.
That's fine. That's fine. You're just waiting downstairs.
There's so much
so
confusion. I have a thing going on 18 minutes ago, and I come in and had head issues, and then nobody is ready.
Okay, so obviously the thing what you're on about before you flew in, I'm in the process of dealing that. I'm trying to keep a lot of stress off your head at the minute, sir.
No, you're good. It's just I'm trying to make sure that when there's a certain way that interviews have to go. I have to accept them, and then I have to read them. I don't know what his interview said, what his application said.
Oh, definitely. I didn't mean to step
So,
on your toes.
no,
I was
you're
just,
good. You're good. There's just nothing I can do in between there. I have to read that, and then go from there.
Okay, so there was.
And after this, I will go through the applications and I'll issue the interviews.
Okay, can I just have a quick word with you outside, please?
Yeah.
1 minute, y'all. Mr. Shot, if you have him go downstairs and walk him out, please.
Yeah, I will walk you downstairs, alright?
Oh, is that Shots? I heard all about you.
Oh, good things, I hope.
Well, you know, I heard some $20 kind of situations.
Hey, I ain't kidding. $20 is $20.
Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck are we on?
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ. You
It's
don't
a
know
new
you're on
building.
PD?
It's a new building. Only been here a couple days.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, you're full of shit.
3 days, maybe.
This shit's been here for at least a couple of weeks.
Not this one.
Really?
They just changed the building like 3 days ago.
You know, my cousin's been arrested more times than he can count.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a different building. Because it was one building one day, then the next day it was completely different.
Officer, are you doing drugs?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, we're all on chairs. Dispatcher.
No.
Nope, can't do it.
God damn it, boy. All right.
Towards the helipad and all the way
all
up.
right, you too, man.
Follow the stairs all the way up.
Hello, John. Now, whatever you guys do in the chairs, don't hit X. There's 6. Counting you. Fuck.
Punching a woman, isn't that a felony?
I guess that depends on the intent. Did they like punch in the face? Did he threaten to kill you?
Battery is a felony, so.
Let me see. But again, that determines on like the circumstances, whether it could be assault and battery, assault with intent, domestic violence, simple assault.
True.
So yeah, if Gonzalez said that he's good, then yeah.
I hear somebody. Upstairs, probably?
Because I don't know who the hell Kyle White is. Oh shit, we're missing Seamus.
Him and me are doing criminal stuff that we got told to do by a police officer.
I didn't even notice. I ain't seen John tell him no.
For training.
Okay. Then yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna explore your station. You can't get in.
Can you find us up here?
Fuck, I want to get in.
I can't let you in.
I get lost myself.
Please?
I can't. Don't come in here. I'm gonna have to tase you.
Why?
Once you pass this door, it's a red zone. That means that you get shot on sight. You sure you want to go in there?
Yeah.
No, back up. You can't come in here.
What are you doing?
No, back up.
You gonna shoot a pregnant woman?
Haha, you thought that was something in there. Don't do it.
I got in.
I walk out.
No. Hey, stop trying to tackle a pregnant woman.
I'm not trying to attack. I'm trying to close the door. Oh shit! I gotta go upstairs. Go outside for me, please.
Go! Go! I'm trying to go outside now.
Thank you. Did you guys go all the way upstairs?
Yeah, just keep going all the way up.
Follow where it says helipad and then it'll say dispatch room.
Are we meant to be off duty or?
Excuse me, sir. We're having training. You can't come in.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Everybody here?
So far.
Yes, sir. So, Shameless, give me notice.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So the first part of the meeting, we're just going to briefly go over the SOPs, as y'all should already know them. This is just brief to go over it, so everybody's acquainted with them, and I know they're acquainted with them. All right. So,
do you want us off duty or not, sir?
No, stay on duty.
Okay.
Because we won't be able to arrest anybody in the training if we're off duty. Because the criminals get to roam free for the moment.
Training, so we get paid for training.
All right, everybody, that little squiggly line beside your one muscle, flip that to where it's shouting so I can hear all of you perfectly and equally.
Hello.
Okay. All right, so the first thing is, it's going to be the code of conduct, code of ethics. The code of ethics lays out a set of values and principles in which all work of the department should be done within. Violation of any of these ethics may lead to complaints, disciplinary actions, which may include dismissal. When becoming a Leo within the city, you then gain many responsibilities, including the power and the ability to enforce the law. Within the law, you have a lot of power to arrest, charge, and search civilians of the city. All of these must be within the laws of the city. Any failure to follow any supervisors, ranking officers may lead to command discipline. The ability that is giving to Leos may not be abused or be used in any miscellaneous way. Otherwise, any disciplinary action may be taken. Anybody know the four codes of ethics?
I do.
Give me one.
Professionalism.
Somebody else.
Responsibility, leadership, respect.
I just need one.
My apologies.
I'm wanting other officers to answer as well, so I know that they're on the same page.
Somebody said respect. I'm not sure who though. I heard somebody else say
That was
respect.
Mr. Shots. There's two more. Mr. Malkoff.
Leadership?
That is one, 100%. Dixon.
Honesty. Common sense. There's a lot of them.
Okay. Thank y'all. Okay. I'm going to go over the patrol standards. Law enforcement officers must have all proper equipment to carry out police duties, which means one rifle, one long rifle, a PD equipped pistol, a taser, armor, no more than, I think it's 25 boxes of each ammo. And the next one is law enforcement officers must have all equipped, serviceable, and ready to use. So they need to be in your pockets, ready to use. So if we get a call, we can shoot to it and be properly and ready to go. Law enforcement must ensure the vehicle has proper equipment and is serviceable. I don't want to see y'all out there with y'all spark plugs, batteries, and drivetrain messed up. So when we're going into a 1080, it stalls on us. Only reason why I know that is because I've done that. And that was because I didn't have a chance to go fix it. If you don't have a chance to go fix it within calls, that is understandable. The bench does not fix that. The spark plugs, batteries, and drivetrain has to be done through an LSC. They are the only ones that has the power to fix those three things.
Fix it now.
You have to
If you
speak
get
up,
out of the
Mr.
car.
Dixon. I can barely hear you.
If you get out of the car, it fixes it.
What do you mean? If you get out of the car,
If
it
you go to
fixes
a
it?
repair bench and get out of the car, it will fix everything, and then you can get back in the car and it's brand new. I've done it.
Okay. It has never done that for me.
No, I don't know if it does it to personals. So it does it to the ones that like normal PD pull out, like the rookie and all of us that don't have personals.
Okay, it might fix those. It might fix those then.
Yeah, but if it's personal, I don't know.
All right. The next one. Law enforcement officers must ensure all weapons are loaded and serviceable. Okay, so beginning of shift, we load the weapons. Every time you start the beginning of a shift, you load your weapons, make sure that you have armor. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. Where did I leave off at? Okay.
Making sure everything's
Weapons.
loaded.
Yes. Make sure you're armored up at the beginning of your shift. Make sure your long rifle's loaded, your pistol is loaded. Make sure they're not about to break. And start your day. Next thing, law enforcement officers must attend to any all calls. So that means we really don't get to pick and choose calls. We're here to enforce the law. So there's some nights that we get ATM calls all the time. We get there, there's nothing done. There's nobody there. So we need to scan the area, take the pictures, try to get fingerprints. If there's fingerprints, we go from there. Any other calls we go to? Domestic disputes, fight in progress, shootings. An officer getting shot at is priority call. That goes for all 32s to arrive. It is crucial that everyone shows up to an officer getting shot. The only exception is if you're in the middle of a call already. So if you're in the middle of a house robbery at the house, talking to the people, stay there, finish your call. If you're in the middle of a 1011, finish the 1011, then show up. But any and all officers that have nothing going on and an officer comes over the radio and says, shots fired on an officer, need additionals, who is not doing nothing, shows up. Law enforcement officers will follow the proper chain of command. That's a big one. Chain of command. Okay? So, there's rookies, officers, senior officers, sergeants, senior sergeants. That's the 5 I've got right now. Of course, you got the deputy chief and the chief. Okay? So, depending on if it's about an officer, y'all are more than welcome to come to me. If it's about the sergeant, y'all are more than welcome to come to me. But just know, if it's a rookie, follow up with the chain of command. Law enforcement officers must ensure that they act in a safe manner, which does not mean to go code 3 everywhere you go. Code 3 means lights, sirens, and exceeding the speed limit. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah, code 3's all the ones that are mainly getting shot at.
Okay, I'm going to read y'all the code, the emergency call. Okay, code 1 means call is not urgent. Supervisor calls, damage to property, trespassing, property not in progress, jaywalking. That's code 1. That's no lights, that's no sirens. You show up. Code 2 means high priority calls, but don't use sirens. Traffic stop calls, fight in progress, car accidents, shots fired in the area. Specifically, shots fired in the area. Theft of property in progress. Okay, code 3. Emergency. Responds fast as possible. Vehicle pursuit. Officer down or in distress. Armed robbery. Wanted person. Felony. Upgrade. Active shooting. That's the code 3. That is. Code 2 is high priority calls. Lights on, no sirens. Code 3 is emergency lights and sirens. You understand those? Okay. The panic button. The panic button is only to be pressed when there is a urgent concern for personal safety of you or your colleague, which requires immediate assistance.
I keep hearing voices, sir. Is
Yeah,
there, like...
they're downstairs. They're downstairs. Okay. So, if we're in the middle of a shootout and all the officers are on the scene, do not press the panic button. The only way to press the panic button is if you're by yourself and you get shot upon, or it is emergent. But if all officers are there, nobody needs to press that panic button. That keeps EMS from coming to us in the middle of a shootout. Do we understand that? Okay. You got a question, Mr. Shots? I can't hear you if you're talking, buddy.
Does that include if you go down for starving or dying or going down of thirst? Should you flex your panic button?
No. Flex your G. Let an EMS come up to you.
Oops, sorry.
You flex your G for that. That is not an emergency. That is careless.
Ejectocito.
That's depending on what you're in. If you're in a 1080 and you eject Cedo and you're down, yes, press your panic button. But my biggest thing is we get into shootouts and every officer presses their panic button almost immediately while other officers are on the scene.
Or actively getting shot at.
Well, no, you can press it when you're actively getting shot at. You're more than welcome to take cover.
No, they do it when we're still getting actively shot at.
Yeah, like we know that you're down. You just have to give us time to clear the scene. So that's my biggest thing. I've seen EMS come up to a scene and shots are still getting fired between officers and criminals, and they get shot at. Our goal is to make sure that EMS is safe at all times. Any more questions? Okay. All units must respond to a 1099 scene. Oh, Mr.
Probably AFK'd. Oh.
No, he's popped.
Timed out, yeah.
Yeah, he timed out.
I'd actively move. You don't want a timeout.
All right. Yes. Well, he just popped. Is pretty much what it was. Okay. All units must respond to a 1099 scene. Supervisor can call off. No more units needed on the scene. Do we understand that? Okay.
Here, I'll put a dot in general.
Traffic stops. This is another big one. At the time of any traffic stops, it is and shall be known as a scene. It will be treated as such. While a police officer has any said person under investigation for speeding, inappropriate equipment, and vehicles deemed unfit for the roadways, all suspects will currently at that time will be and are being detained. Big detained, okay? Yes, sometimes you need to cuff suspects while they're detained. That way we don't get shot, stabbed, or hurt or harmed in any way. If you feel unsafe in that scene, go right ahead, put them in cuffs. Okay? They do not have to be in handcuffs. They can be in their vehicles during the traffic stop if you're detaining someone. During the traffic stop, they may not leave the scene but may call a lawyer ahead of time if they feel the need to do so. At no point during a traffic stop could there be used of deadly force. He messed that up. Deadly force be used unless an officer fears for his life. Less than lethal is always permitted in the situation arises.
You can have your taser out at all times.
You can have your taser out. Yes. Yep. Okay, speed limits. City limits 50 miles per hour. County limits 60 miles per hour. Highways out of city 80 miles per hour. Okay. Now the last one I'm going to go over. Robberies. The big bank robbery allows 6 cops to show up. The jewelry store robbery allows 4 cops to show up. Small bank robberies allows 4 cops to show up. House robbery, 3 cops. Store robbery, 3 cops. Any other high store robbery, 4 cops. Active 1080s, 3 cars. You can have 1 unit, or you can have all 3 units and have 6 cops, but no more than 3 cars. Y'all understand that? Okay.
Only 3 cars in a chase, doesn't matter how many people are in the car.
Exactly.
And mainly you only want 2 in the car.
All right. Now we're gonna wait for Mr. Bruce here to come back.
Legitimate question.
Go ahead.
If I'm encountering the same individual who has already been assessed as a threat multiple times, including multiple assaults on law enforcement, am I just supposed to engage with that individual every single time as if they aren't a threat?
If you feel like you are a threat, then do it.
We're breaking into the police station.
I see that. I'll be back.
I'm kind of.
That's not the PD. I'm up here watching. I'm still on the 3rd floor just in case they come in from roof. Yeah, that's not the PD one. That's ICE.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody meet me out front.
The first one was the MA.
It's this way. Out front is this way.
I love guns. What do you expect? Absolutely love guns.
All right. So y'all got 2 cars.
Yep. Yeah, we got cars.
Hi, John.
We can go get we only have 1, but we can go get another one and fill it up.
Okay. Will y'all meet me in Sandy? Yeah. At the Sandy police station. That's what I need.
Sandy PD, okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm carrying you.
Yeah. I'm
All right,
I'm
officers.
getting really dizzy.
Grab separate cars. Every officer in their own vehicle for me, please.
How do?
Then go get me a vehicle.
You know, cops can't pick up anymore, right?
Can't what?
Time to go get me a vehicle.
I think it's.
Where are we going again?
The Sandy Shores Police Department. Somebody was talking, I can't hear them.
It says postal 1029 for those who don't know. How you doing? How you doing? Look at that hair, girl. Yeah.
And
You're looking real good.
yeah, that blonde thing going on.
Okay.
Still a mix.
Yeah, I like it.
Why is that paramedic over there not can't walk? What the hell is wrong with that paramedic?
Oh, I have no idea. All right.
Sorry, he was confused, so I was knocking some sense into him.
You're still confused.
I know, look
She
at
might
him.
she might have knocked him dumb.
Dude, look.
Sorry for being late, y'all. With everything that was going on this week, I forgot about the training tonight.
All right.
We're good. No worries. No worries. Completely understand.
You're here now.
I was late. Yeah,
And then I
work
fly.
late.
Then I fly in, and my freaking ears aren't working. My voice is, but my ears aren't.
That's odd.
That's just fucking great.
God, you're bugging me. Maybe he'll turn around. Oh, he was turned the opposite way and still went to the wall. What a dumbass. It don't work for me, I can tell you that right damn now. Ain't heard nobody that damn dumb. Alright, if you need me, let me know.
Alright. I get 2 basic 50 caliber pistols. I get 2 basic 50 caliber pistols.
Well, if you go to them ammunition.
You got. That's what I'm saying. Can you run out there for me?
Yeah, I will run out
You got
there.
your weapons license.
No. Open up a spot here.
Grab
Somebody
it.
coming in. Watch your backs.
They let me have one. I'm the only common.
Excuse
that ever
me.
had a picking license.
Sit your siren. Sit your siren.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright, she's gonna get y'all some pistols.
Okay.
Watch your backs. There's a car backing up, guys.
Yeah, he's gonna be our help. He's still gonna be our kind of.
Sir, you need a
No, I know. I'm
move.
saying there's a cop car backing up.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sorry.
you want my car to be fast, you need to repair it. So.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to stop and get some gas.
Boring.
Yeah, I know.
You like me flying past school going 130?
Did you just admit to felony speeding?
Yes, but you can't do anything about it because you're a trainee, so you're a boot.
He can.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a jailhouse here.
Yep. Yep. Come here. Come here.
I just say, just let him go. He's up here for the training.
That's a hurt. What?
All officers here.
3, 4, 12.
There's 5 here. Alright. So, our first order of business.
Get up.
Our first order of business is we're going to have a mock house robbery. I'm gonna set them up, and then I'm gonna call over the radio that it's going on.
I love house robberies. I don't like committing them, but I love responding to them.
I'm gonna take these people, and we're gonna go set up.
What's your question?
We'll probably.
I don't have any questions. Why? What happened?
Your arms went up.
Alright. We're probably gonna use the hospital so we can enter the hospital as a house robbery. And we'll
There's
go from
another
there.
building in town that we can use.
We'll just
The
stick
one
with
over
the
there?
hospital. We'll just stick with the hospital.
Okay.
follow me. Let me have those weapons really quick. Yeah. Get bullets. If you didn't get bullets, that's fine. They can get 10 blocks of each. Alright, y'all two come with me.
For the officers that are in their vehicles, go set up somewhere around Sandy.
The hell?
Y'all follow me.
Honestly, what's wrong with you?
You're following.
What's wrong with you? What happened? You
What
feel
happened?
well? You feel bad?
What happened?
I don't know. You were just face down on the pavement.
How'd I get on the floor?
I have
One,
no idea.
1 minute I was walking, then next thing I know I wake up and I'm on the floor.
You saw her and fell hard for her?
Hey, hey, keep your distance. Keep your distance. All right.
I love it. Love it. What are y'all doing? What is he doing?
I don't know.
What does he do?
I wasn't listening.
I don't know.
Or listen. Oh
I
my
don't know anything. I'm a rookie. I'm not privy to any kind of information whatsoever. I
Well,
just
I'm not privy,
follow
but
orders.
I know y'all can't pick nobody up. I'm here in case y'all go down or somebody goes down. Somebody
Yeah,
goes down.
why can we not?
I think we're
Do we not
Because
have
it's
CPR
new.
AD training anymore?
He put a new thing in the other day, and it's just us.
Oh, but I'm CPR certified. I'm my BLS
Oh.
first aid CPR card.
All officers, there is a robbery in
I mean,
progress
you're a
at
B
post
something. I don't think the L goes in the middle of it. Mainly BS.
You said where?
What's the location of that robbery?
1025.
1025.
Two 221's 23 on the robbery 1025.
10-4.
Same traffic.
226, same traffic.
Show 225's posted up on the corner. 221. Oh, fucking forgot how to get in there.
you turn all the lights off.
All the lights are on.
Bar lights.
If they're on.
No, he needs them off.
Taking a quick break.
Hey, I'm gonna keep looking at doors and everything while you're doing that then.
Lights are off.
Escorting one outside to the car.
Break room clear. Locker room clear, checking in another door in here.
We have a local?
Bathroom in the locker room clean. Checking left. Clear.
This clear.
Office lobby clear, checking in the office. Office is clear.
You're not calling out the rooms being clear, bud.
We're calling out in person. We'll call it on the radio now. Laboratory clear.
Meeting room clear.
You got a
Fitness room is clear.
silver pickup truck. Approaching the building on the 1029 side.
You said silver pickup truck approach the building on the 29 side?
Yeah, it just took off when just before you came out.
Local. It's a local.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna go clear the left. Pedro.
Coming up behind you guys.
Or do you want to check the right building? Right part?
Let's clear this first part first.
Mr. Dixon, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Make sure you're calling out the rooms when they're clear, okay?
Yeah. Operating room 1 clear. I got an individual on operating 2.
Is that individual operating too? Yeah, R6 coming out in a separate with a person.
10-4.
Which vehicle you need me to put her in?
Anyone
Clear,
that
Pedro on the left.
be under clear. Anyone that doesn't have the first suspect in. Restroom clear on the right side.
Individual is in custody in the back of my cop car.
X-rays clear. All rooms clear.
So does that come back to it being...
Everybody rendezvous up in the front.
Mr. Shots, can you come around the building for me?
Oh.
Hey, you're on it.
You
Isn't it-
also didn't
isn't
read
it
our
my
rights
first time
to
on the
us,
block?
So that's and you didn't search.
Huh?
All right. So that clear out was very, very exceptional. The only thing I had wrong with it, Mr. Dixon, was was not calling out which room you was clearing.
Yeah, I
Or
was.
when
I was just saying it to them because if it's us three in the building, I'm gonna know who I'm talking
I
to.
get that, but I specifically asked for it to come over the radio so I could hear it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, just
No, I get what you're saying, but
yeah.
I'm
It's
not
just,
in
I
there.
was just
I'm just watching y'all's body
yeah.
cam with no sound.
No, you're good. Like I said, I was just doing it how we would normally do it.
All right, now y'all got 2 suspects in custody. What do we
None
do
of them
from
were
here?
read their rights though.
What do we do from here? We've not taken them to jail yet. We've not asked them any questions. Right now they are being detained. Rights
Those
does not have to be read until we decide to take them to jail.
That is true to the Miranda rights.
So
Detaining is not arresting.
It is not 100%. So now we go read their rights. So whichever officers want to do that.
Maybe I had for a minute.
No, you're good. Knock yourselves out.
Oh, man, these cars
So are
over
we?
here- Actually-
Have we? All right, go ahead.
Oh, say what cars they have, so actually the recruit can do it.
One's in the recruit's car. One's in Pedro's car.
The boot.
Looked like Pedro hit everything on the way over here.
I have.
So as far as I'm understanding of the entire situation, we responded to a robbery in which we have only detained 2 individuals, but we have not witnessed them in the act of a robbery. So how do we go from here following proper protocol?
Right, so like you just said, like you just said, you detained 2 individuals that you haven't witnessed, so they're detained pending investigation. So they're detained, you cleared the building, now you're going to investigate. So you read them their rights before you ask them any questions. Just because you read them their rights doesn't mean they're going to jail. So now you're going to question them to try to gather information to see if you have enough to charge.
Well, seeing as this is my first instance of this, I'm not really aware of proper questioning. Is
Just
it
ask them
possible
questions.
if I can shadow?
I'll
Because
shadow
I'm not sure what kind of questions to even ask.
Okay. I will sit behind you and shadow you, and I will guide you through it. Mr. Shots, you didn't get to clear the building, so I'm going to let you ask the other one the question.
Sounds good.
Oh, she's on the other side.
I'm gonna go here too.
Hey, can you pull your car up further, or so like one can't hear the line of questioning that's being done to the other?
He's on the back of the other car. He's on the other
Shouldn't-
side.
Shouldn't we, if we're conducting any kind of questioning, though, shouldn't we take them over to the local
Where you at, sir?
sheriff's office to conduct questioning?
Not necessarily. Right now, they're just detained. Right now, we need the on-scene questions so we can figure out if they was the ones breaking in, robbing the place, etc. If you do that, then you're going to take every criminal in cuffs to the PD and...
How you doing, sir?
All right.
I'm Sergeant Shots.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just want you to know that I'm going to read you your rights, alright? You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to an attorney before any and all questioning. Anything you say... sorry. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against the code law. You have a right to your attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will not be appointed to you. You understand those rights?
Yep.
At any time during questioning, you may stop answering questioning and request a lawyer. You understand that?
Yep.
Alright, so what brings you around today?
Honestly, I'm just here shadowing with my wife.
What's your wife over there? What's her name?
Athena Rhodes.
And what's your name?
Maverick.
So it's Maverick Rhodes?
Yep.
And hers is Athena?
Yep.
Thank you, EMS, for that information.
Do you have any forms of ID on you?
I just got a couple
might.
just a couple questions I gotta ask.
How'd you guys
First
get in the
off,
building?
My name is Officer Blart.
I walked in.
The Capital City Police.
Door wasn't
Department.
locked.
Can I go ahead and get your name for?
And I had to go take a piss.
Alright. So what are you guys doing out here in Sandy? Just looking for a bathroom?
Yep.
Once again, my name is.
Alright. Do you have anything illegal on your person?
I'm with the.
Not to my knowledge.
Does she have anything illegal on her?
No.
You guys have any criminal record?
You said your name was
I do, but it's more of a bullshit ordeal.
So you got no like burglaries or anything like that?
Any question?
Not to my knowledge.
Got any burglary tools?
Nope.
Do you guys need any medical attention or food or water?
Not at the moment. I'm still at 45%.
Okay.
On my water.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and retry. I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
So you were just out here looking for a bathroom? You didn't
Yep.
think it was weird that nobody was in the building?
Nope.
No, that you guys tripped off a burglary alarm when you were shuffling through stuff in there?
You have the right to remain silent.
I'm not really sure.
You guys weren't even in the bathroom. How'd you end up back in the room that you were in?
If you cannot afford
I have no idea.
How many rooms did you go through?
I went through like 3 different rooms
Three
to
different
find
rooms?
one.
What were you looking for?
Looking for a bathroom.
You looking for a bathroom?
Yeah, because it's not labeled.
Okay.
At least in my eyes, it's not labeled at all.
You said you do have some ID on you?
Yeah.
You mind sharing that with me? I will pull you out of the car, right?
You could.
Alright. Did they search you?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Do I have permission to search you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Tell me what it is that if you witnessed anything that happened.
Oh, got a marriage certificate? How long you been married? Are you about to get
just.
married?
No, we just got married today.
Alright, what do you do with all this weed you got on you?
I don't know why I'm getting.
Honestly, I picked that out of the trash.
People throwing away weed? Must be made out of money these days.
You don't really fuck with the weed.
Well, you haven't given her the wedding ring yet? You still got it in your pockets. Both of them.
No, I got that from a garbage can.
Oh, the wedding rings?
No, the wedding rings I bought.
Okay. Let's see.
I thought you were talking about.
all
I
that
thought you were talking
candy.
about the weed. The candy I bought just for food.
Alright, I'm gonna pull these gloves off you because you don't have no ID on you, so I'm gonna fingerprint you. You don't mind?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Is that not a medical violation?
I can't remove my gloves while I'm.
Alright, that's just a formality. Let's see if I can still get it anyway. To this the car.
Oh,
Yeah, you're wearing gloves. Alright, you ain't got nothing illegal on you. Come over here and face this building for me. Walk right up against the building. I'm gonna handcuff you, right? If you move or do anything other than take your gloves off, you're gonna get tased, okay?
Alright.
Appreciate it. Driver's Rose, come back over and never seen this car for me?
Asking questions for information.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, I don't need to know anything else. As far as I'm concerned, you've answered all my questions. I'm just going to verify your identity, right, and then I'll go have a talk to the officer primary and give them the information that you provided to me and see what they want to do, alright?
Alright.
Alrighty. You don't have no forms of ID on him. He stated he was just here looking for a bathroom to use.
Somebody's been recently married.
So he was in a private home looking for a bathroom to use?
Yeah, he was shadowing her, and he had to use the bathroom. They came through here looking for a bathroom. He went through 3 rooms himself. Person looking for a bathroom said that the rooms aren't labeled.
It's a home. The rooms won't be labeled. This is a house robbery.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, I must have. I'm sorry about that. I must have just.
Does that make sense? So it's technically not a hospital at this moment. What we've busted you with is a house. We just use the hospital as a reference to the house.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it wasn't labeled.
So the rooms won't be labeled. So
That's why I was asking.
we go from there to. Are you ready, Ms. Wright? Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm in the moment. Oh. Did you ask him what he's doing in the resident's home?
Yeah, he said he was looking for a bathroom.
Does he own this home?
Nope.
We don't have access
Okay.
to that? Oh.
Does she own the home?
Oh. Is this your house? She says it's her husband. So that would
I have to go off duty for a little bit. But the other EMS has y'all.
What?
Does she own the home?
Nope.
The individual claims that they live here.
His fingerprint comes back to Maverick Rose.
Maverick
So
Rose.
that's his wife. He's got a marriage certificate in his pocket that verifies that they are married.
Claiming that this is her house or her
Had nothing illegal on him.
but her husband lives somewhere else.
He was polite and answered all my questions. He didn't have to think about any of them. He seemed to have an answer for everything.
All right, sir, then you'd proceed. Sir, will you give us just a moment? We'll be back.
Your husband's house,
Yep.
but your husband lives somewhere else. That's a very good question, Officer Dixon. Thank you. Why would you hide in a room if your husband owns the house?
Because I was changing.
So you don't change in front of your husband?
No.
What's
Right.
up, Punisher?
I don't think we're allowed to ask questions like that, but I'm just a rookie, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, at this moment, the investigation is over. They will be going to jail for breaking and entering and house robbery. Because he told us he did not own the home. She owned the home. She said he owned the home. So there's a hole in their story. Does that make sense?
Yes, that is making sense because she said this is somebody else's home, but she was changing.
So therefore, that the rights. They don't have any authorization being in the home. They would go to jail.
After you search
So
someone
this
first.
is when you would start to search them.
This is where you start to search them, but you
Alright.
don't have to search them because they're not going to jail. Y'all all should know how to fill out the MDT. At least I hope so. But we'll do a brief overview of it at the end of the training. All right. Go ahead and let them loose, and we'll get ready for the next one.
Hey, Mr. Black, Officer Black.
All right, sir, you're free to go. So a second here, I'm gonna release you or pull you out of the car. Make sure you don't hit your head if you can help it.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but you won the lottery.
Get the cuffs off you.
I've been told, and I'm so
Go ahead and pull her
surprised
out
by
so
that.
she's not standing there.
All right, man, you're good to go. Always remember to
All
keep ID on you. Makes it a lot easier to identify you for us. anyway.
Yep.
If you keep it in your car, keep it in your
Yeah, I'll
sock, keep it
move
in your
them
boot.
a different location and do the call again.
Yeah, I gotta buy a whole nuther because when I died, I lost all of that.
In life and
Alright, y'all
not be
follow
at the
me.
same place a robbery happens.
Alrighty.
All right, y'all two follow me. I'm gonna get that set up for the next one, and I'll call over the radio when it's ready.
wrong key.
Hello. Go to bed. Straight to bed. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200.
Store robbery. 1033. 2 suspects, armed and dangerous.
228's responding.
R6 is responding.
221 responding.
I'll watch out on the road for you guys.
228's on scene. 23.
R6 on scene. Don't walk in yet. Don't walk in yet.
I have one suspect at the door with a handgun.
Don't walk yet.
I got the back and the front, but I might probably have to turn on flashers again.
Don't worry, I'll just impound his car.
You're gonna shoot. You show no. You show no threat. You show no threat.
Look at that! Look at that! He's driving away with no hands.
He made a turn. Do you want to take point on this, or you want me to?
You were first on scene.
All right. So do me a favor. Put your cars lined up right here, one behind another.
Is there third police officer over here?
He's right behind you. He's over there.
I just need the third car, that's all.
Oh, you're doing the box thing.
Pull up bumper to bumper. Pull up closer. Nope. Pull right here. Pull y'all's cars bumper to bumper.
Don't ram each other.
All right, that's good.
Some sexual shit over here.
All right, go in the back room. Your hands up, okay? Do not
shoot or tase the female suspect. She will comply, she is pregnant.
Alright, so I need the officer that arrived first. You're gonna make contact. But I need the
Mr. Shots, can you come over here? Mr. Dixon, can you come over here? You can walk.
All right. I like your position where you're at, Mr. Shots. You'd catch them off guard. And I'm gonna have 2 officers staged behind the cars, and then Mr. Pedro, where he made first officer on scene, we will make contact, and then the shootout will begin shortly after that.
John, I have a question.
Yeah.
Should we have the rookie do it? Because Pedro knows how to de-escalate. Let the rookie learn it and you shadow him.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Because he needs to know how to deal with these situations.
Yeah, he does.
Especially
But
with
isn't
one
it? But isn't it a better training and more effective to have me watch how it's properly done to then learn how to
That is also
emulate?
true.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you're gonna learn how to do it.
Oh
He can
yeah,
do
I
this one,
just
he can do
I
the
would
next one.
I'd much
Yeah.
rather learn how to do it the right way than try to figure it out on
Yeah, so
scene
do you just want the
actively.
rookie to go up with Pedro and just learn how to do it?
No, I
Is that
need
right,
him.
John?
I need 2 behind the car and 1 on the side.
I'll be behind the car. That's not an issue.
That's what
You
I
still
need
got
is
one on
2
the
people
side?
behind the car. Yeah, 1 on the side and 2 behind the car.
You don't have one to go on the side.
Yeah, if you want to go on the side and then so he can learn it.
This way,
'Cause you're gonna probably
y'all can
walk
be
us through
stationed
this
right here.
too.
Yes, I will walk y'all through that. Alright, Rook, so, well, Boot, I'm gonna start calling you Boot. You're gonna follow Pedro up there, you're gonna try to de-escalate.
Did you hurt your head, sir?
No, I didn't. I've got 1,000 different things going through at the moment. Are they gonna try to de-escalate the issue?
I don't know what that's like anymore. I'm a millionaire.
When you tell them that they can fuck themselves and start shooting.
Can I borrow like 100K?
Alright, when shots start shooting, out of the way.
Oh yeah, I thought about that. I
So
sure
what we're gonna
did.
do is we're gonna walk up.
I'm gonna say
walk
something
up with
after
my
the training
hands-
about the
no
way that he's got his
weapons
car
on my
position
hands,
too.
And I'm just gonna try to talk to him, see what's going on. We have somebody in the back there. They look unarmed. It could be a hostage.
I don't know why they have their cars
Oh,
bumper
this
to
is
bumper.
off-
That's a huge disadvantage.
Is you need to crack the doors open a little bit. I gotta step in to speak to you.
I don't even know how many. I probably ain't got no bullets in
Hands
this
up,
gun.
my hands are up. This is Officer Pedro here. What's going on?
Just need to get some money from Frank.
Who's Frank?
Boot, get off your phone.
What was that? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Yep. Specifically told them to park that way.
Good, you're good.
So they're gonna fall back, and you and Buck are gonna shoot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw a female in the back. What's her situation?
She's a hostage.
You have a hostage? Okay. What can I do to get her out safely?
No, this one's the shootout. Then we're gonna have a hostage situation where they pull for the car.
Can't hear you at all.
Give me a free passage, no spikes.
Free passes, no spikes. He's requesting free passes, no spikes for the hostage.
All right,
The hostage stays here,
tell him
correct?
that this is the shootout one. The hostage one will be next.
This is the shootout one. The hostage one will be next, I was told.
Then you can go fuck yourself.
Oh shit! Gun, 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 gun!
Watch your fire. Don't just be shooting.
All right, the two that was up there, y'all put y'all's guns and just don't shoot. Just be ready.
He's down.
Shots and
He's
Daryl
down.
will get those. All right.
Stack up.
Got one person down. I'm making my way in.
Somebody make sure the female's good.
Somebody clear right and somebody clear left. Call your direction.
Right is cleared. I'm with the suspect.
Follow your direction.
Left
Very
is
much
clear.
so.
Check in the back room. Got suspect or female with hands up.
How you doing, man?
What just happened?
Dude, I don't know that too many times.
We just had a situation.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull up the gun again.
Go ahead and follow me, ma'am.
Just shoot at me?
I have a female
Huh?
with their hands up. She's coming out with me.
I was told she was a hostage, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's the
We're in
officer's
the back of the
discretion.
PD
Y'all feel like if she's a hostage, then
Ma'am, can
Click on
you
y'all's discretion.
explain to me what happened here today? From your point of view?
Doing the
Detain her
catch
for the
register,
meantime if you
and then he came in and just started pointing the gun at me and told me to get in the back.
So if I'm correct on the situation, you were in here purchasing, you know, goods
No,
and services.
Not
No?
purchasing. I run the store.
Oh, so you work here. My apologies. Okay, so
Yeah.
that individual right here, this one that's on the ground, you
Mhm.
positively identify this individual, and he came in and he told you to get in the back, waving a gun.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you can go ahead. I don't. Do you mind if I don't know what to do here.
Well,
Give me
so
just a second, ma'am.
even though she's a hostage, you still have to ID her, and you still have to make sure that she's not holding anything illegal that he may have put in her pockets against her will.
Yeah. Now she's gonna have a 50 caliber pistol on her. Leave that because that's for another scene.
You're gonna need EMS here for the suspect.
I'm still unaware of the protocol here to
You
follow.
wanna pick him
Okay.
up, bring him outside,
So
and
if she's
get
claiming to
ready
be a hostage,
handcuff?
ask her if you're still a hostage. If you are a hostage, can I search your pockets? And then you say, when she says yes, you say, okay, do you have anything that stick, stab, poke, or shoot me in any way?
Got it. Alrighty, ma'am. Since you are a hostage, do you mind if I go ahead and search your persons?
Take all the illegal things
Sure.
All right. Do you have anything on you that's gonna stick, poke, or stab me?
No.
All right. Give me just a second. Let me go ahead and conduct this.
Okay, so EMS should be here any minute.
All right.
It looks like they're right down the road. It don't look like they're coming yet. It just looks like they're right down the road.
I don't see anything other than just a few things.
She's off
She's
duty.
clean.
Is she? She's
10-4,
still on
then
map.
she's free to go.
Alrighty, ma'am. You are free to go. As a member of our fine police department, I just want to say that I hope this traumatic experience. I hope you have a better day after this experience, and I'm sorry this had to happen to you.
Sorry if you guys are talking. I was in head.
Waiting on EMS.
But you're free to go. I hope you have a good day. Do you need anything? Did he hurt you at all? Do you need a bandage or anything at all?
I gotta go in head again. Sorry, guys.
Alrighty.
No.
Waiting on EMS. Artemis, how far out are you?
Okay. Thank you for hopping over there, Dixon.
You said 2 mics? Okay, copy. I'm outside waiting for you. Just 10 mics out, so give me a minute.
You want to debrief while we're waiting for EMS? Well, you Chief went his head.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mr. Shots?
So you want to debrief while you're waiting for an EMS?
Yeah.
The other guy's in his head over there, though.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for him to come back.
So, I mean, I can kind of give it.
Yeah, Artemis, if you want, just let me know when you're down the road. And so I can get him
Do you
into
want me to give you a debrief for the situation, or?
Yeah, go for it. Tell me what.
So me and Officer, I'm sorry, this is my first day encountering the individual over there. Is Officer Lopez? Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad with names usually, so forgive
I've been
me.
in here forever, and I wouldn't have known his name unless you said it or you talked on the radio.
Oh wow. So me and Officer Lopez, we responded to this scene, and it was an active hostage situation. The individual or the suspect had the victim placed in the back of the store, to which upon arrival we tried to de-escalate the situation. The individual became what's the word, aggressive, brandishing a weapon on us, to which we returned fire. So then I followed through the store into the back and retrieved the victim. Began to ask questions to understand the situation more. Found out that the individual was a employee of this establishment. I searched the individual, conducted that the individual did not have any illegal items or weapons on her persons, and then allowed her safe passage and free to go. Did I miss anything?
What I seen,
I didn't identify the male individual. I was speaking with the victim suspect, or
Who
the
was-
victim. Sorry.
Your car, Buck,
Who made contact with the male?
I believe that would be Officer Lopez.
They always do.
Officer Lopez.
All right, y'all good now?
Yep. Just finishing him off. No, you should be all right. You have
We got
health
bandages
insurance.
and med kits. So, oh, he's doing training for us. He's good. Promise.
The violent situation.
John, are we charging them for the health insurance or no?
They can charge me.
Yeah, try here. Just try.
I say let him charge me at the end of it. Just let her know when the end of it is. I'll come over to her and she can charge me.
I would like to say, all in all, I kind of wish that the perpetrator made better choices and it didn't have to end up this way. It's sad to take a life, but we all make choices in this life.
Did we take a life?
As far as I'm
Technically injured him.
Oh. I was.
As long as he's not flat back, he's only injured. He has full memory.
Well, I'm talking about the situation becoming as violently escalated as it became. It didn't need to go that route, but sometimes that happens in this line of work, and that's what we get trained for.
All right. So there's a reason why I wanted y'all to park y'all's cars like that. So next time,
I have some input on that too when you're done.
Okay. So the next time we are in a active scene that's not training, we have maximum coverage when we're getting shot at. They have the building. If we're out in the open, they can hit us every time. It doesn't matter.
Who did I wing?
All right, what's your input, Mr. Shots?
About these cars.
Uh-huh.
Right. Oh, I have actual SWAT training on the situations, and the principle that you said is correct. It's just that the way the cars are, you never have the driver's door between the shooter and you.
Yeah, yeah.
So this car
It would be reversed.
Right, should have been the other way.
Yes.
And then with these being bumper to bumper like that, nose to nose, now you have somebody's got to back up and somebody's going to go forward, or you're both going to back up and then you're both going to go forward and end up ramming each other. It's just going to, it's almost certainly going to cause an accident because everybody's going to be in a rush. If they jump in their car, you guys are going to jump in your car, and then he's going to back into him or back up, and then you're going to try to go around him, and he's going to go forward because he's not going to wait for you to go around him. And, yeah.
I get that, but at the end of the day, it's just a video game.
I
You
know.
can't be 100% precise.
And then only other thing that I personally would like to see was the first officer on scene give a description of the clothing and stuff that he sees the perpetrator's wearing when he gets here.
Yes, I do agree with that. That was what I was going to tell him when he got back. That's all I'm waiting on now is him to get
Oh,
back.
in a weapon class. I was definitely waiting to hear what kind of weapon they had. But I don't think he had a weapon out until he actually started shooting.
I don't know. So.
I don't know, but the cartel has a sniper. It takes 2 fucking rounds to hit you in the head.
I wish we could get that heavy sniper.
Yeah, you start fucking laughing. I know you. No, John just chuckled a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah."
So here's my thing.
Fucker.
Who did I wing? 'Cause I know I winged some of you.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. You tagged me like twice, but I kept hitting you in the head.
See, I don't shoot like I normally do. Because a lot of people would fucking call my shots, oh, you're using shit like this, you're using shit like that. I'm like,
I have a sensitivity clutch that slows down my aim, but I don't use it.
no, it's because I do arenas.
Oh.
So people would see my arena aim and be like, oh, you're cheating.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the last thing I need.
Mr. One second, my mouse is being a douche. Alright, since Mr. Lopez is in his head, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the next scene.
She's also in her head. If she can be moved inside so she doesn't get cold. I can't move her.
I'm gonna take my ears off real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Why am I in handcuffs?
Oh, because your husband asked us to move you inside so you didn't catch a cold.
Yeah.
Public bathroom in there. I think I have to poop.
I don't think so.
I don't think
We're in the country. Go find a bush. Wipe with a leaf.
Wipe with everything else but the leaf. You have to use your hand.
So the next one is going to be robbery with a hostage.
A false alarm.
I'm going to be hostage. And we'll go from there.
I'm definitely saying the rookie needs to do this one.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to do this one.
Are you still holding the grudge from when I got you
Yeah,
to
I
clean your
am
hair?
holding the grudge when I was fucking
Oh
hauled
my.
hostage by Mike Ross.
Are you doing it here? Are you doing a hostage situation here?
Yeah, we're doing it in the same place.
Do you just want us to restage, or do you just want us to, like, what?
You want us to ride around the block and act as if we're first on scene or whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Me and Buck will come in behind you.
Y'all gone, I'll come over the radio.
And
Yo.
Quiet out on the street.
It's too quiet. Nothing going on. Just sitting here chilling, eating some donuts. Oh shit.
There has been an officer taken hostage. Nearest post was 10036.
So, 2-2 on a route.
226 responding. Sirens.
Alright, you know I'm bad at these situations. What do I do?
Call out what you see as you're approaching the building.
I show two individuals, one holding Sorry, hold on. 2 individuals, 1 female, 1 male. Male has Bryant, what seems to be hostage.
Okay, you don't have to go into detail. You could say officer hostage, male, female wearing black with green, and female wearing gray with jean shorts.
So how do I proceed?
Walk up
Make
to the
contact.
door.
Don't go in.
With your hands up.
Yeah,
Wait,
don't,
make your hands up and walk up.
don't go in the store just enough to where you can hear you. If they can't hear you, just breach the door, but don't go inside.
Hello, can you hear me?
Make sure you're on shout.
Sorry, I can barely hear you. Do you mind if I step slightly in the store? Did you say yes?
Yeah.
I can't. Is he saying yes or no?
Just breach the door until you get a positive answer.
Alright, can you hear me now? Alright, I can hear you much better. Hi, my name is Officer Paul Blart with the Capital City Police Department. Can I ask what's going on here? What's the issue? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Fuck, can you ask what the issue is? There is no issue. He's hostage.
Right. The cop didn't share his donuts.
Yeah.
Okay, Rookie, you know that he has Officer John Bryant as a hostage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Also, knowing that John Bryant is the deputy chief. Okay, one thing. If he was just had a normal gun to his head, we would all shoot at him. But other than that, ask for his 2 demands to release Officer John Bryant.
Okay, what are your 2 commands to release
Commands.
Officer John
Demands,
Bryant?
not commands. I don't get commanded. I get demanded.
And demoted.
Okay, we got free passage, no spikes. Is that 2 of your demands?
No, free passage, no spikes is
Hold
one
on.
demand.
Technically speaking, there was an and
No,
in there,
it's-
which would make
Yeah,
it 2.
2 demands there, Mr. Dixon.
Oh, I always use it as one.
No, it's 2.
Alright, so
Okay.
1080 starts with 2. Do not leave Sandy. Just drive around Sandy.
Buck, I'm gonna go get ready in my car.
Good work.
Or do you want to? You're more positioned out. I'll hold the door.
Alright.
That's the only way this is.
Damn!
Slide out of the car's way, though.
Just remember the female cannot be tased.
Oh, where?
Okay, so I've been instructed to allow you to pass. I'm gonna keep my.
They want passage with no spikes to the car. Act like John isn't able to talk.
Does. He is. He's doing good.
Okay. Yeah, it's just really hard to do it when you're like constantly pinging me in. I got this. Thank you.
Oh, it's just I can't hear you from back here.
You're not the one that needed to be here.
So, as I was saying, I've been instructed to allow you to pass. We won't throw any strips out. I'm gonna go ahead and stand back. My hands are gonna be up so you know that I'm not reaching for anything.
Buck, you ready?
Affirmative.
Be getting in position also.
Male's the driver.
Get in your car now, Rook.
Male is the driver.
I will not pertain in this chase. Y'all just call out.
Making a left. Another left. Hit a right. Spun out.
Driving through yards. Crashing through gates.
another left.
Y'all are allowed to block them in if they 1050 themselves. You're just not allowed to pit for 5 minutes.
Made a right.
8:50 p.m.
Right. Making another right towards the ammo. Made a right. Made another right at the gas station.
Can you go ahead and give the names?
What?
The names at the top of your screen.
Zancudo Avenue, made a right, head north, took a left, on Panorama Drive.
Thank you, Mr. Shots. You are second in the chase, right?
Primary.
We're going northeast on Lebosa Lynn.
License plate's gonna be
You want me
ending
to
in
pass?
Victor 96, Victor 693. Yeah, you can pass. Pass on left.
Let's go left. Never mind, he made a
Making
short
a
turn.
right on Algonquin Boulevard. Making a left on Algonquin. Oh shit.
Keep distance. 221 is now secondary, taking callouts. Head east. Take a right. Followed by a left. Now heading east on Alhambra Drive. Just circling the gas station.
What's our pit timer?
3 minutes.
Keep your spacing.
Spike strips are placed on Neyland Avenue.
Took a right and a followed by a left. Going to the hotel. Circling the hotel. Out of the dirt. In the back of the hotel. Coming back outside. They're pinned in. On foot, 1070. Pulling out a weapon. Stop, you're gonna get tased. Ran behind the hotel on the 1023 side. I think they went up the stairs.
Exiting vehicle.
Got no visual.
And the other set of stairs.
Form a perimeter.
R6 checking down here.
I got him right here. He's on the 1019 side, running out the back.
I'm following
He's
him
coming
from
towards
behind.
you.
He's on the
He's
top
going up.
roof. He's on the roof.
Where's the stairs to get to the roof?
There's a female up here too.
Copy, I'm on my way.
That's a broken roof section. He's coming back down. Back inside. There's still a female on the roof.
I got the male and
Cuff him.
Eyes on the female. Female's up here.
sure she puts her hands up.
Put your hands up, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you do not have an attorney, Capital City will not appoint you with one. Do you understand these rights as I've given to you?
One more scenario, and then we're gonna be doing the brief.
Copy. Do you want me to question, or you just want me to let him go?
Let them go. Make sure you give them a ride back over here towards the PD area.
Their car's over here at the hotel.
I forgot they had their car. My fault.
Where am I taking the female individual?
To their car as
car's
well.
uncovered.
It's on the back side of the hotel. By your car.
Did you pull the spike strips out?
I put the spike strips up.
Okay, I was just making sure.
All right. Listen, you two. We need to make better choices in life. We can't keep living this life of crime. Just so you know, I gave them a stern warning. Told them that they need to start making better choices in life.
You gonna need Artemis anymore, John?
Yes.
Okay. I told her to stay out here because of the factor of I didn't know how many times we were gonna shoot them. They're over here at PD.
I tell them to come over here at the 7-Eleven. So the next call is going to be a fight in progress. So we have a 1040 at 1036.
John, I'm gonna be in my head.
I got 2 people in the head.
Come back.
Alright.
You ready?
Yup.
Alright, y'all go get in y'all's cars and come.
You actually better throw punches, John, because I want it to come up on the dispatch.
I got $20 on John.
Nah, I don't. I'll box
This
John.
isn't my
I'll
car.
win.
Fight in progress.
R6 responding to a fight in progress.
226 responding.
221 route.
Your lights.
Where you guys fighting? Where you guys fighting?
This motherfucker.
We're gonna detain you.
Oh shit, keep in mind I go off radio.
I know. You're still in radio. Nope, now you just went off.
No,
Alright, for the meantime, I'm gonna detain you, alright?
You do have the right to
With the
remain
rookie deal,
silent.
bro.
Anything you say can and will
Yeah.
be used against you in a court of law.
We'll just let that
will
one
not be appointed to you. Do you understand
sit
these
in the
rights
car.
as I've told you?
Yep.
For a minute. Alright, John wants him to do this one. So
Make
you're
su-
gonna
make
talk
sure
to
you're on
John.
show.
Put him in a car. Let's put him in a car.
None of those. Mine are Bucks. Mine are yours.
Over there. Over there.
You can run with escorting.
Alright,
Why don't you over here?
inside the vehicle.
Okay, John, why don't you over here? Paul.
Officer Paul Blart. You want to go ahead and start by giving me your name?
He has not been read his rights.
Oh, I thought you were supposed
He
to
was
read your
just
hand.
detained for the meantime.
Oh, well, if you would like to ask the other guy questions, if you'd like to ask him questions, he's already been read his rights. Alright,
I ain't
sir,
talking
you have the
no
right to
shit.
remain. You were saying, sir?
I got
I
interrupted.
said I ain't telling you shit.
I mean, yeah, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you do not have an attorney, one will not be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights I've told them to you?
Yes, sir, I have understood those rights. And fuck you with that being said.
I mean, there's no reason to get rude and belligerent here. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. Do you mind telling me what happened here today?
No, sir, I will not. No,
well,
can
you tell me what happened?
He was cheating on my sister with my brother.
So he was cheating on your sister. Is that what you're saying with
Yes.
your brother?
My brother, yes.
Oh, I mean, so you're saying just so I understand from my reports, you're saying that the individual that you were tussling with cheated on your sister with your brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
What did he say?
He said the reason for the escalation was that the individual over there was with his sister, but cheated on her with his brother.
Uh-huh.
So the individual here.
You know what the individual over in your car said?
Now, what did he say?
That he just really wanted to punch somebody.
Oh. So the individual in my car stated that he in 221's car just wanted to punch somebody.
No.
Oh,
That car. Yeah, he just wanted to punch that guy.
Oh, okay. So this individual was defending themselves.
Are you sure?
Well, based off of what the individual in 221's car has stated, versus what that individual has stated, the stories actually are two conflicting stories. It seems like this individual had.
I just confronted the guy, and I was gonna tell him that he was gonna leave my brother and my sister and leave city, and I get punched.
Okay.
So.
Nobody wants a cheating asshole.
I understand the situation, sir, but you addressed the situation with aggravation, which kind of seems to me as a more of an escalation point than the individual just wanted to punch somebody.
I see that he got punched first, right?
I just spoke to him. I can't help that he got mad at me.
Well, technically speaking, upon arriving on scene, I did happen to see the individual in that car throw a punch first, to which that individual responded with equal force. So, there seems to be.
So you're saying that he threw a punch at a guy that's bigger than him and was losing, so the guy that's bigger than him is going to jail?
Technically
For defending
speaking,
himself?
well, technically speaking, realistically, it's a case of two forms of assault. There is a 7-Eleven across the street, and I do happen to see that they have a camera. I believe that's what I see. We could try to pull footage from the 7-Eleven to see who threw the first punch. But as what I'm basically seeing right now, it's a bunch of he said, she said stuff. He addressed the situation with full intention, with what seems to be aggravated malice, while the other individual just wanted to punch somebody. I get both situations. I want to punch somebody in the face all day, every day, but I restrain myself. But this individual just seemed to be the one that instigated the whole thing. Because had he never showed up, I don't think the other individual would have attacked him.
Okay. He wanted to punish someone. What if I
But at
wasn't
the
there?
but at
He
the
would've punched
same
someone else.
time, he is right. If it wasn't him, it was going to be somebody else. But you know, today
So
I
you,
guess
so
the
you, so
individual
what?
decided to fuck around and find out. I say if we should have just both arrest them both. Let them cool down in the tank
Okay.
overnight.
What I want you to do is I want you to find both charges. Which ones they are. For instigating in this car, and then the one that just wanted to punch.
Okay.
They're in the
Well,
MDT.
give me just a second to look up here.
Mr. Shots, do you have any input?
I do have input. I always got
Sure.
input. Okay, my input is the self-defense law only applies if you have no other choice. So self-defense law only applies if you don't have any other option but to go there. He could have left. He could have ran away when the cops got here. He could have stopped. He could have went his own way. But let's say he did have to throw hands. The fact that you guys discussed what the other person said in front of him caused him to completely change his story. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but his story took a whole turn as soon as you said what you said about, oh, he just wanted to punch somebody, and he took that and ran with it. So
actually,
that changes the way now his story goes more into a self-defense because that guy was just looking for a fight.
No, because I asked the rookie first.
But you said it in front of him, so his whole story changed after that.
No, but
like I said, I asked the rookie first his story, not the one that was in my car. Which his story did not change.
I confronted him about him cheating on my sister with my brother.
That part didn't
and
change.
he hit me first.
But the way it went after you heard that he just wanted to punch somebody did. You started using that to your advantage.
He didn't know until the story was completed to me. I didn't tell him.
You told him right in front of him. And then he started favoring his story around he just wanted to punch somebody. That guy over there did.
Well, like I was saying, I had already received I've already received the suspect one, his story, well before.
Okay, so who's suspect one? Who's
the other one.
suspect two?
Suspect one is the one in 221's car. Suspect two is one in my car.
Okay, so suspect one, I was informed of what he was punching him for because of the factor I asked first. I was the one that asked the other suspect. I did not tell him what he said until I got his full story from him.
You got his full story.
It didn't change anything.
Didn't
change anything.
Hold on. You got his full story. He got his full story. And then you guys came over here and you told him what his story was right in front of him. And then he started using the fact that you said that guy just wanted to punch somebody in his story.
Yeah, no, Buck's right. That part is true. I do get that part. Next time we should walk away from the suspects.
100% because I did change my story to that.
Well, I wouldn't say that you changed your story. In my eyes,
I added it to my story.
In my eyes, I would most likely want to throw that under public nuisance, because if you didn't decide to show up here, you wouldn't be involved in this situation. Whether or not
I just wanted a hot dog.
Right, but I understand.
I seen him.
That's
I couldn't help that I seen him.
That wasn't your story. You literally told me in the very beginning that you were looking for him.
No, did not.
Because he cheated on
did not say
your
I was
sister
looking
with
for
your
him.
brother.
Not once did I say I was looking for him.
I could recall. I believe I recall you. I'll have to check my eyes on that one.
Yeah, I did not
check
want
my
to
body
say that
cam
I was
on that.
looking for him.
I might be mixed up on the exact verbiage, but I do.
Hey, what's on your
distinctly
chest? What's on your chest?
Me?
Yeah.
A tie.
You pointed out what you may have seen over there.
It's also a thing that, you know, you turn on.
Oh,
record.
my body cam. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what I said.
It's
I gotta
been
check my
on.
body cam.
Exactly. You have body cam proof of him saying it, right?
I don't know how to view the body cam footage,
You-
so
The point is, you have a body cam rolling, right?
yes, I have a body cam.
Your eyes are rolling, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Alright, so
Mind you, you can't use your eyes against you, but if you're using it as like a camera for the body cam of an incident or a report or anything else, you can use that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have your eyes rolling, you have your body cam rolling, you heard him say it and you have it recorded, is what the point is. Whether you have your eyes rolling or not, the body cam still in technicality is a thing we have to have on. So technicality, it's always a recording. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
No.
So, back on task. Most likely, I mean,
I'm gonna
it's
go
just
take this guy out of the car.
to me, it seems like more of a he said, she said situation that escalated to physical violence. So quite honestly, whether or not the story is of self-defense or not, I pulled up on scene and witnessed both individuals fighting each other. How to proceed from that seems to be both
John, do you want out?
individuals had intent
trying to
of
get him out.
assault.
It's where he's close to the door. So, Mr. Blart, y'all both are too close to the door. That's why I can't get out. So, Mr. Blart, you are 100% correct. That is the exact way it should be handled. Is if you roll up to the scene and they both are fighting, then they both will go to jail.
Not just letting you out.
Y'all are in the way.
No, I'm telling you, it's just not letting you out.
Alright, now try it.
I've hit the button. There it goes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was weird.
And these handcuffs are uncomfortable as shit. No wonder why they don't like being in them. Alright. So, that's the 100% the way it should have been handled. You done really good on that.
I just think the he said, she said stuff, we just throw the charges out,
You want
put
the
our incident
firearms
reports in. The he said, she said stuff can be handled in the court.
Right, absolutely. That's what the courts are for. You just have to make sure that they're both an aggressor and not they wouldn't legitimately get away with the self-defense rule.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if you rode up and I wasn't hitting him and he was hitting me,
right,
it'd be a different story.
Right. But when I rolled up, y'all two were going at it at each other.
Exactly.
And I do like the spacing of the cars.
Yeah. Alright. So, at this moment, how do y'all think the training went?
I think we're pretty good. I think it was pretty productive. I think he did a good job for his son this business.
The amount of fucking dispatch calls that we ignored, yeah, sure. I bet
Okay,
you
here's
half
the
of
real
them were
question.
Nathan Hurst fucking with the cartel.
One month from now, would y'all like another training like this?
I think it should be like every 2 weeks.
Well, it's hard to get everybody in
I
here
know.
every 2 weeks.
I think
thinking more like
a
1 month.
monthly training is good.
Okay.
You know, as more people fly into the city, we're gonna have to be dealing with more and more stuff, which means we're gonna end up having more and more rookies on the force.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
What's up?
Nathan Hurst and Harvey are going at it.
Oh, I thought it was more and more blanket threats against me.
Nope. Gypsy, Harvey, and Mr. Marley are all probably targeting fucking Nathan because he kidnapped somebody.
Oh, goody,
Alright,
goody, goody.
well, at this moment, Mr. Paul Blart, congratulations. You are now Officer 1.
No way. I won the lottery and got a promotion in one
Alright,
night.
cocky son of a bitch.
Speaking
Alright,
of his promotion, there was another complaint against him today.
Yeah, you gotta read that. You gotta read that first.
What's the?
Yeah, speaking about my promotion, there's like a
he's
complaint
got
every single time I fly
What's
in.
the number of the incident?
Complaint
going
614.
48.
He received a verbal reprimand from me and Chief. And then the 628, I think, is the
yeah,
new one.
628.
I looked at the footage. You'd have to look at the footage. I didn't think it was
I'll send it to
adequate
him. I'll send it to him.
Well, the footage that
I
I
would-
got definitely
I would
isn't
like to
what I
see
was told.
said footage as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I've made this aware, but I do have a hazy past before I flew into the city and joined your fine police department. So I do have memory issues. So some things I do remember a lot better than others. Unfortunately, due to copious amounts of historical drug use, it's yeah. Sorry. So if there's things that I don't remember, I honestly I do apologize. I try to be as accountable as I possibly can.
That's fine.
1 second. Okay, the body cam footage I just got shows me nothing.
Did you say showed you nothing?
You said twerking on in the report. It says twerking.
Nope, not that one. That one was already dealt with. The 628.
Okay.
I think it's 628.
Okay, 614 was dealt with. 628. Report
Yeah,
Bob
628.
Armstrong was talking to Prince Slayer. He looked like a suspect because Prince was.
I sent you the footage too.
So where did that footage come from? I mean, I know where it came
got
from
it.
by looking at the footage, but I'm trying to figure out how you got it.
I got it sent to me.
Who'd you get it sent to you from?
Prince.
All right.
How does Prince
Why do you
have
think?
footage
Why do you think I have this thing called? I have it.
Right. Well, like that's why I
I'm
was
not
asking.
gonna go. I'm not gonna go take my time out of the day to go fucking looking for that shit.
Could I, me and the chief have a second? Please and thank you.
Yeah, we gotta
I
figure
just
out how
watched
to
the
get Pedro
footage.
back.
I'm gonna go and whisper here.
Okay.
So I read the report. I looked at the footage. And the footage was, they were clearly joking around, and I didn't see anything slightly racist in there that was said. It may have been a distasteful comment, but there was definitely nothing in there to be punished about. Also, the footage was obtained through an outside source, which can't be used in the city because it's an in-city issue. Because the footage was obtained from Blart's stream, not from his body cam. And there's no like we have to click on it in body cam to put the CCPD shit up in the corner so we can use it in court. That's not in there either. So like the in my opinion, and that's why I didn't do anything. I told them I'd have to get back to them later on it when they asked me to review it. Just because the footage, I didn't think I didn't think there was anything in the footage to criminate him on anything, and also I don't believe that the footage can be used or viewed and anything to do with in-city punishment.
Okay, it can be viewed and used. It's like a ticket. Or something.
Well, yeah, in a ticket, but not in city.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like body cam. It's just a police officer's body cam. That's technically body cam, if that makes any sense.
I know what you mean, but
if it
would have came from Paul Blart, it would be body cam. But since it came from somebody else watching his stream, it can't be used in city to hand out a discipline. It would have to be used in a ticket, which is not a ticketable issue.
I'm not.
I'm
going to discipline him because I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
I didn't either. I even put it up for public opinion in my fan club, and nobody's found anything offensive with it. But yeah, so that's why I told him I'd get back with him later on it.
Okay. What happened between you and Dixon today?
I put a report in. I arrested Nathan Hurst. He said, "Hey, there's a bolo on it." I read the bolo. It was inconclusive. I said, the bolo's inconclusive. If you can write an incident report in detail so I can enforce it, because I can't enforce what I wasn't present on. He said he's not writing one. I said, well, you need to write one or I'm going to have to dismiss the bolo. He said he's not writing one. I said, anytime you make contact with anybody that can result in charges, you need to write an incident report to support the bolo, the evidence, whatever. Anytime you make contact with somebody that can result in charges, you need to write an incident report. He started getting hostile and started cussing at me and stuff like that. And I says, well, you need to write incident reports. He said, well, he's not doing it. You told him he didn't have to do it. I said, I don't believe that you told him he didn't have to do it. And until a supervisor says otherwise, he needs to write incident reports. And then he's pulling away. He said he wasn't doing it. Continued to cuss. I told him he's on suspension until a supervisor can review the incident. And then I wrote the report. And then he said he's not on suspension. He's not fucking listening to me. And he got in his car and drove away.
Okay. Do you have any body cam footage of
I got footage of all of it.
Okay,
Slayer
send it to
asked me not to put him on suspension due to the lack of officers that are in here, so I agreed to that.
Well, send it to me.
I have to clip it because I'm still live right now.
That's fine. That's fine. Just send it to me. I'll review it tomorrow.
So I wrote it up for the insubordination and conduct of the company. Period.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Now the incident report. Okay. So if you're writing a bolo, if you look on the bolo, when you write it, it says title, description. The incident would go in where the description is. That's the proof you have. So like this one says felony speeding, reckless driving, felony and evading, bolo good for requesting only 221 B shots, no incident report, and lacking details. Is this the one you just redone?
No, I added that in there. That it's only actionable for questioning. You can't arrest him on it. You could question him on it, but there's not enough detail. There's not where it happened, when it happened, or how they ID'd him or anything. There's no detail to enforce an arrest on that.
Exactly. So in the description,
and that bolo was actually written better than the one that he wrote for hers that I deleted because he didn't want to write an incident report so I can effect an arrest on it.
All right. So I'm getting ready to go over the proper way of filling out a bolo, and then I'm gonna leave it at that with this training because it drives me nuts. The name of the bolo, Black GTR. When I'm in my vehicle and I'm searching up the bolo to see if the name's coming back, I have to sit here and go down and read. Oh, Ronnie Cross, citizen. So the name needs to be. So let's say it's Ronnie Cross. It needs to be Ronnie Cross, and then the bolo, which would be / fleeing and evading. And then in the description, it needs to be explained what they was doing, the location, the postal, the speed.
Right, it's got to be enough information for me as an officer that didn't partake in that actual scene to have enough information to effect an arrest.
100%, and it also needs either way. So the shitty thing about that is even if they have all that, there's no way to identify the driver as Ronnie Cross.
Right, but you have enough information to conduct an efficient investigation.
You can detain. Yes, you can detain him and investigate. But he can tell you that his car was stolen.
Right.
Am I able to head back to the city?
Mr. Dixon, can you come back over here? I got one more thing to go over.
We can come back over here with well, I don't know. You want to just
I'm just gonna
tell
go
them
over
your
this
findings
real quick.
on the other one.
So on your report, I didn't see anything offensive on the video. So right now, just try not to make comments like that again. That way we don't get these in. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Next time there will be repercussions.
You already got the verbal reprimand, so next time it won't be verbal. And this time we didn't find anything offensive. That doesn't mean we won't next time.
Alright, Jason, I need you to get out. Alright, everybody open your work menu and go to Bolos. Alright. So, you fill out a bolo. Title. Okay? Let's say you got a car for doing a felony speeding. Okay? The title. Okay? License plate comes back to, let's say, Buckshot. Okay? On the title, you're going to put Buckshot / felony speeding. In the description, you're going to give the date, the postal, the speed, the color of the car, or the car.
And how you made an identification of the name.
And
you
how
put
you
in
made
the
an
report.
identification, it was Mr. Shots. If you did not identify Mr. Shots, then put in the bolo needs further investigation or needs to be picked up for investigation. And then we have the right to pick him up to investigate the situation. And then if he says, "Oh, my car was stolen," then why didn't we get a report on it? And then
Okay, so
that's
you're running two different scenarios in this. So like for this one, how are we filling it out? Like
okay.
how would
You're gonna go.
You would fill it
title,
out as his
one person
name.
talking. Hold up. It's gonna be the title, which would be Buckshots Flash Felony Speeding. Let me know when you got that. And y'all can
Yeah, we're
submit
good.
them. I'm gonna have y'all put them in, and then I'll delete them after that.
Yeah, we got that. I got
Okay.
that, and then in the description I've gotten was the date.
Okay, you get the date, the postal, or the road, the speed, and whether you identified him or not.
If you do a road, you got to do a crossroad too. Otherwise, you can just do postal.
Yeah. If it was me, I'd just use the postal. And when you get that done, let me know.
What's the postal for here?
Just come up with a postal. It don't matter what the postal is. On this one, but for future references, keep an eye on the postal.
And for this scenario, have we identified the driver?
No.
So then for the so we only have a license plate.
Okay.
That's it.
You only have a license plates, yes. And then just come up with a fake license plate number.
You can put who the registered owner of the plate is, but that's not a form of ID.
That is not a form of ID because the car could have gotten stolen.
Mine's done. John, I'm gonna be in your car because I'm gonna be in my head.
You good?
If you guys can just impound my car.
Are you not filling out the bolo?
I already filled it out. Already done. I'm gonna go grab food real quick downstairs.
Do I need to worry about search a vehicle and all that?
No.
Since I've already identified the license plate, quote unquote. Mine's in there. Bolo 143.
I'm missing 2 bolos. Shots, felony speeding. Is this your? Which one's yours?
I didn't fill it out.
Alright, will you put one in for me so I can see it? Alright, which one's is 142?
I would say 142 would be Officer Dixon's. Mine's 143.
Alright, so 142 is filled out properly. Crossroads. Okay. I like the way those come back.
Uh, Can I ask
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
it's kind of hard to ask this question because this kind of question like maybe involves like a breakage of character while in
Okay.
city. But as this thing elevates and more people come in, would it just be smarter for me to have like a little notepad off to the side so that way for reporting, you know, towards end of shift?
That's completely up to you. It's your preference.
You're far away. I can't hear you.
I said that's up to you. It's your preference.
For the interest of the role play and the court system being set up or whatnot, so that way there is a proper report for an arrest, so they can't sit there and say, "Well, there's no report on my arrest. They illegally detained and all that other stuff."
Yeah, no, that's just your preference.
Okay.
All right. So y'all think the training went well? Mr. Blart, what'd you get out of this training?
Your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you.
I said, what'd you get out of this training? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. What'd you get out of this training?
Some actually good scenarios. I think with my previous hostage situations versus this one, it ran a little bit better. Protocol is a lot more understandable when guided through, so that way I'm just not like blinded through situations. So that was good.
I know you got
it would be nice in further training if we could possibly just have I guess you could call them scenario masters, I guess. Somebody that would stand by in the background to be able to provide the guidance for the scenario to allow the play out to happen instead of you know, trying to talk to the suspect at the same time hearing radio calls going off.
See, in an actual scene, the negotiator and the scene commander will be the only two talking across the radio. You wouldn't get all that feedback that you were getting today. That's not what realistically happens. Not even in
No,
here.
that was just for training.
Right.
That way I could hear what's going on.
I know you got frustrated over it. That's not generally what happens.
Yeah, no. That was just so I could hear everything that's going on, so I know how y'all are handling it. I
Well,
can't really train if I don't know what's going on.
Touche. But I do like majority of the aspects of the training. I personally would like to see a training scenario maybe in the next one that we have of a kidnapping. If we could get one of those, I've experienced quite a few of them, but I'm still very hazy on how to properly handle the protocol.
That's fine. So, what I'm gonna do is, y'all can send me ideas on the next training on what y'all think y'all want to go through a training as, what y'all need, and then I'll go off the list, and then I'll pick whatever's on the list, and then we'll probably do 4 or 5 of them, so it's not a, 6-hour training. I can keep it to 2 hours minimum because I don't want to take y'all's whole night up training.
Yeah, that's understandable. Buck, I know you've been kind of working with me on like the call outs or whatnot. How were my call outs tonight?
I don't know, they were alright. I mean, they weren't bad. They're better than most. That most people don't give call outs until they're yelled at to give call outs. And to each his own as far as like the people that want street names and postals. Direction of travel is important, and if you can't do street names, postals are nice. The chief here, he likes street names. Intersections. When you give us directions by street names, it's always important to name an intersection. Because, you know, streets are very long, so you don't know what part of, if I'm on Elgin Avenue, you don't know what part of Elgin I'm on unless I give you a crossroad.
Exactly.
So direction of travel and postals, and if you can, a lot of people do landmarks. So if you can, like, and I just like to mix up the combination of three. Whatever you can see first. If you can see a postal first at this intersection, because the compass is slow to catch up on street names, unless you're on a street for a while, because it takes about a full block before that actually changes. You know, hit a postal or hit passing the 24/7 on Elgin, because you know what road you're on, so you're passing the 24/7 even though the crossroad hasn't showed up yet. Or
Right.
postal
I get a
1035.
little confused on still the postals, because the postals are for my map, they show up in the middle of the block, so like I know I don't really know what to say when it comes around postals.
If you can get in a habit of doing a combination of three, it'll benefit everybody, because there are like people that do postals and people that do street names and people that do landmarks. So if you can combine the combination of three, like every other call or something like that, it'll benefit everybody. It takes time, and the street names are the hardest ones to do because it does lag and it doesn't catch up until you're about half a block past that road already.
Yeah, I was gonna say also, so if the callouts are done correctly and I get the direction of travel, or most officers, if they're pretty decent at what they do, they get the direction of travel and stuff. You can normally ace out at which way they're going to go, and you can put spike strips down, or you can pull your car out in front of them as they're coming down the road and they can hit you. But just make sure you let the other officers know, hey, I place spike strips on Abraham Drive, Neyland Avenue area, so they know, hey, when I come up here, there's going to be spike strips.
On the one intersection, sorry, where you rear-ended me when he made the turn over here.
Yeah.
You always got to keep your offset your car from mine and keep your distance. So when he slams on the brakes and I slam on the brakes, that you don't hit me and launch me into him, or like you did here. He turned, so I slammed on the brakes to make my turn, and halfway through my turn, he shot me across the yard.
I just want to say in my eyes, and feel free to check my eyes on that one.
No,
I
no,
could have sworn like yours rubber banded your car so far in front of mine. I thought I had clearance.
I know his car ended up behind me a couple of times.
But yeah, for most part, the training went very well tonight. We still need training, but that gets us on the path to being all on the same page. So we work together as a group. We don't work apart.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
But I'm going to go back to PD. I'm going to read my papers I need to read. I'm gonna fly out.
Alright.
I'm exhausted.
I'm free to go back to the city, yeah?
Yep.
Wait, what's my call sign now?
I don't think you got a new one yet.
Not yet. I have to go through and give it to you. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Alright, well, I gotta go to the R6. Show R6 en route to Pillbox. I gotta get my head checked out. Any officers able to pick me up and take me down? My head's getting kind of woozy and I'm starting to lose my vision a little bit. Feel like it's unsafe to drive.
All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm outie.